CheesyNachos. Agent Infinite Cyclists. Hold the boys.
I bet you FSL gets big enough.
Live.
Hey. I think this league is going to get so big. Yeah, this league is going to get so big. We're going to have like only our intro videos, but just for the teams. You know, and the two teams are playing that day.
Just kind of throw in all those animations at once. That'd be cool. That'd be nice and overwhelming. I mean, granted, who knows? Maybe next time around, we might even have an additional team. Maybe have it be 6 people. In case anyone watching wants to know what's going on, yes, this is FSL, the Fun Star League. We are doing our league match. It is going to be CheesyNachos against Infinite Cyclists here. Our lineup is shifting around as we speak, so don't trust whatever you see on the display, but we're going to be starting with a nice little 2v2 match. Just double check.
Yeah, as the good captain Hyper Turtle, he has to step up and fill in a spot for 2v2. One of our players is getting his tires changed, so real life always keeps going. Doesn't stop for the game, unfortunately.
Yes, indeed. Well, there's real-time strategy, then there's real-time rosters. So, yeah, it resembles Overwatch a little bit more, as all of a sudden the guy you're shooting at is someone completely different, because that's just kind of baked in there. Yep. And here, let's actually just get everyone in right now. Here, so it's going to be me. I'm going to be teaming with Great Archon, who's new to this league, and CheesyNachos. Who you got for us?
We have Sir Maligant and Instability.
All right. So
Hey, Great Archon.
Yep, Sir Maligant and Instability, we know them. But yeah, Great Archon, tell us a little about yourself. Let them know who they're dealing with.
Let's see, I've been playing StarCraft 2 and StarCraft 1 since the game came out in 1998. I used to play Protoss in StarCraft 1. That's why my name is more Protoss related rather than Terran related, even though I main Terran.
Yeah, but it looks like you've gotten quite a bit of mileage off of each race in game mode, right?
Yes.
So, yeah, you, I believe you're the only person who's ahead of me in achievements right now in FSL. Looks like you got 100%. We're both showing off our 1,000, we'll be showing off our 1,000 team game wins category portrait when we get started. Here, we've got 2 people who haven't joined the lobby yet. Actually, 1. KJ, if you could join the lobby. And yep, 2 of us. We weren't planning to play today together, but we did get some practice in. We were doing a little bit of ladder, and I've been doing some stuff on my own. I hear Instability and Sir Maligant. Nachos says you guys have been practicing like crazy.
Nah, not crazy. We just played like 4 games.
Yeah.
Okay, we wouldn't want anything too crazy, of course, but
Yeah. We just played an hour ago, so we got
Alright.
4, 5 games in, so
Mm-hmm.
I think we're gonna be okay.
All right. Well, we're gonna try to have something to say about that. We will see. You 2 are both wily veterans of FSL 2v2. Nachos, you got any questions to ask?
I'm really curious with all the last minute roster changes, especially for the TV2. Infinite Cyclists. Do you guys? I haven't seen a lot of like Terran and Terran on the TV2. Do you guys have even like a game plan, like walking into this matchup?
We have a game plan.
Not revealing too much. Not revealing too much.
We know the basics we want to go with, but
gotcha.
There's going to be some reactive play too.
I love to hear it. I love to hear it.
I believe we're going to be squeezing in all 3 races here. PvP on your side, and we are going to be going Z and T.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Nice.
Mix it up. One of the things that's I think it's pretty unique about the FSL is that each player is allowed to switch their race before each game. And so it will, you can off race whenever you want to. So you're not married to the same race for the entire day. So that is
right. So if the first match goes really, really badly, I'm probably going to switch to Protoss myself. We will see.
Well, and for CheesyNachos, any final thoughts before we enter into the match? They're very cool.
Good luck.
Oh, okay. Have fun, guys. Yeah.
Yeah. Good luck. Have fun, y'all. All right. Our players will be dropping into their voice channels.
And I will help you commentate. Nachos. Let's do this.
Yes. The only thing I can't do is start the game.
That's right. That's right. So, let's have fun here. We're biased. We're rooting for our team, but we're trying not to be biased.
Yeah, we will not play favorites.
Yes.
I feel like I'm equally invested in all 4 players. Obviously, CheesyNachos for CheesyNachos, but I've known Hyper for a few years now. Love him as commissioner. This has been a lot of fun, and me and Great Archon go back a few years too. So it's like I'm playing with friends, for friends, observing friends. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
That's good. That's good. Yeah, we get to see Great Archon play for Infinite.
Mm-hmm.
That's gonna be fun to see, and we are loading it now.
There we go. Let's go.
You are watching FSL.
Alright, let me start it off with the intro and you do this other one, okay?
You got it.
On the top left, we'll start with the Zerg player, the captain,
Hyper Turtle.
and his teammate. We get to see him again. He's playing Terran.
Great Archon.
Piece of me, boy.
And this is team.
Infinite Cyclists.
Alright, let's go with you.
All right. In the lower right-hand corner, for the Protoss, we have,
Sir
and
Maligan.
the other Protoss we have
Instability.
playing for.
CheesyNachos.
Alright. 2 Protosses versus the other 2 races.
It's you have 2 tosses on the team. Listen, you know, the Protoss on the ladder in tournaments, real prone to cheese. All 3 races have really strong cheeses, but I think Protoss have the strongest cheese. You have 2 Protosses on the same team called CheesyNachos. Are we going to see any cheeses? We'll find out. Your guess is good as mine because I do not know how they practice. So far it looks really, really standard opening. I don't see any forges. No.
No forges on the build so far for 2 Protosses. I don't think they're gonna do that in this game or the next. My guess is Instability will go Phoenix, Maligan will go Charge Lot, DT or something, or Storm.
Yeah. Third battle again with a little drone, little roker harass, no big deal, but the Reaper comes out,
Yeah,
takes
he's
quick
like-
work of that.
He's like, get out of here. So now he's gonna go scout.
Yeah. Now, what I'm very interested in, I have never seen Hyper Turtle play Zerg, so I'm wondering what's his build. It looks like a pretty standard opener. He is droning up, as you will expect. Is he going to drop a third? Let's see. So,
Yeah, he tried. Oh, he couldn't hop on the left side. It's nice job by Instability closing it off, making a wall there. So he didn't get to see much. Great Archon. And did Instability put down her spray? I don't think she did. Unless I missed it somewhere. Yeah. That was a question from chat. Didn't see it though. Hyper Turtle as Zerg, I feel like, and I like this already, he's droning. But does he do too much? Like other things that you don't need. Right? Like all these tech.
Yeah.
Sometimes he has that. If War Bunnies was here, that was just normal commentary on this.
yeah. Hey, as Zerg, I'm a Plat 3, and we'll get. I don't know what it is. A little tech hungry, and I'm not fully saturated. I was like, what's going on with that? I don't have the economy to support tech, and I'm teching up. Guess what? You're not making any army units. So
Yep.
yeah, then you lose. All right.
Some Marauders, huh? For a Great Archon. I wonder if they're going to push. There is a Cyclone coming up. The Zerg, usually you want to take a third base, and he does. So he's looking pretty good as far as what you're supposed to do from the Zerg perspective.
Now
Meanwhile,
in team play, you got that. You're going to see his creep cut off his Terran opponent, but you know sometimes you can't have that. It depends on the map.
Hey,
But
nice
we try
job.
to get the Zerg will try to get the creep aligned for one side.
Yeah, Great Archon with the concussive Marauders takes care. Now that's like two Adepts. I don't think they've gotten much all throughout this game done. And they're
Instability's
gonna push.
Blink is coming up though, for sure.
Yeah, Blink. However, if they go with massed lings, I like this with 3 hatcheries and then into a Baneling nest. They can bust them here. I don't see any shield batteries. It's just stalkers, which are bad to both lings and marauders. So
No doubt.
yeah, I don't see an immortal coming out. I don't think they know this is coming. In fact, they feel like they're the ones attacking. So it's really just about execution here in this round.
The 2 batteries go down.
Yeah,
They're
a
trying to
little
get that.
Oh, the Link should go join the
Ooh.
fight. Actually, this is a mistake by Hyper Turtle. He should have joined the fight because these Marauders. Oh man, it's gonna snowball or not? We'll see. But you can see, right? If his Links are there on the left side, this would have been much better. But you know, the game is still going on. We don't really know for sure. And the
Oh, an
Immortal's
Immortal
there.
just dropped out.
Oh,
Yes.
the Immortal changes things. There is
Yeah,
no
yeah.
shield battery here though, but they
Yeah.
will
But
repel.
Zerg
Oh, the
Falcon
tank!
has a couple. Yeah.
Yeah, the tank's here. Oh no. Yeah, the shield battery on the right didn't play a factor in there if you can kind of avoid it.
Yep.
But yeah, so far it's not bad. Just looking at the worker count and army count, you know, this Infinite Cyclists team is doing pretty well, I feel. But they are pretty, are they all in?
Yeah. Round 2, yeah, they're keeping it at the doorstep.
Oh, and the Baylings!
Pressing in.
If this goes into the mineral line too, and he is
That
gonna go
is-
there.
Oh, pull the mineral. Yeah, pull the boys. Pull them, pull them. You
Ooh,
got him. Nice.
pretty decent
Nice.
split there.
Oh, that's a
tank will be-
play of the game right there.
Oh,
That was
man.
love
Okay.
to see it. Oh, look at that. The counter.
The
The
counter is gonna
counterattack.
be dangerous. Now, Hypertrolla wasn't droning on this because he was really hoping to go finish him off. This is where you want to F2, so everything's here, and then you really have to join in this big fight. I think they can hold him off, but Hypertrolla has to be in front of this tank and attack, pounce, like right now. There it is.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the
Target
tank is
fire
gonna
on the
get targeted.
tank. You got this. Yep. Down.
Although this is not bad. This
Oh.
is Hyper Turtle with nice mass here. And
Yeah.
there's still more
Those
coming
mass
here.
lings. Yeah. Mass B-lings. It'll take care of business. It'll
Oh,
clean
nice.
up your mess for sure.
Yeah, they push him back. Malagant does expand. He has a very low army count. But the Zerg does have a very low worker count too, 35. So is it time to drone up? And that's what he's doing.
Drawn up. All right, let's see how they recover.
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a bit
And
too
here's
quiet
the
here.
thing I'm always learning, and let's see
Mhm.
how they respond. Is like you're trying to recover on your end,
Yeah.
but the same amount of time that it takes for you to recover, your
Mhm.
opponents are recovering just as quickly.
Yeah.
So
And a Fort Hatcher, I like how Hyper Turtle's playing this. Same with Great Archon. I must say they're playing pretty well against this formidable 2v2 team by CheesyNachos.
no doubt. Yeah.
Good decision to pull back. There's a lot of mass. I haven't seen Hyper Turtle play Zerg like this with this much mass. This is pretty impressive. He must have been practicing.
Yeah. One of the things I'm learning is as Zerg, and I'm seeing this in him, is send out the speedlings, keep attacking as you're teching up, as you're preparing on the back end to
Yeah.
reveal your real army in the end. So yeah, those speedlings are getting a lot of work in. I love to see it.
And some scans to see what's going on. Storm.
Yeah. And right now, instability is a supply block, and what is she trying to push out? I hope it is a
Yeah, she's
Colossus.
been needing this third base. So, but then
Mhm.
again, Great Archon, she can easily float Command Center or hide some stuff later. But you look at Sir Malagant's caught up in supply count. He was the the one that's lagging behind. But look at him, macro, and he's now up there.
Yep.
Hyper Turtle as Zerg has a good mass. Let's see their worker counts here.
Yeah, 60. Hyper Turtle's at 66. That economy's going to be bustling.
Yeah.
Great Archon, I'm not surprised he has a large army. He plays
Yeah.
well in team plays.
Yeah, he's
Not
playing
surprised
well.
at all.
Yep.
Yeah.
And instability's worker count is pretty low at 46. So with a new base, she should be pumping up those probes.
Having a very
Oh, look at
hard to
this,
play,
man.
harder to defend.
Hyper
Very hard place
Turtle
to defend.
macroing really well.
Good job.
Yeah. There are a lot of Archons here for instability to go against this team of Great Archon and Infinite Cyclists. This is a good mix here. And we need some ghosts here, man. Although, there is a ghost academy, so that's good. Do I see a ghost in here? There is one ghost right there. It's all about this EMP and negate that shields for Sir Maligan. Actually, both of them, Instability and Sir Maligan, have mass Archons here.
I'm telling you, Terran versus Protoss, and you can roll out the ghosts, and you can EMP their shields down.
Here it
It's
is.
a thing of beauty.
Infinite Cyclist
There it is.
about to get attacked. He needs to be here. Oh, why is why? Oh, he's going the other way.
Ooh,
which is odd.
that ghost's gone. Yeah.
But he joins in the fun. These tanks are shelling at him.
Yeah, they got to pull those back.
Hey,
Yeah.
this went pretty well. So well that look at the supply lead. And they're going to try to cut him off. This is good work here by the Lings here for... But he needs to back off and rejoin. There you go. Let's see if he unsieges the tank. Are they going to push their advantage? I don't know yet. Oh, he is going to siege. There's 4 tanks now. So if they get this high ground position, this is looking really good for what I thought would be an upset. But
Those Archons are tearing through those light units really quick.
yeah, the Lings
Love
in the
to see
back
it.
still haven't joined the fight. They should join now. Oh, he's going to go the other way. Oh, he was a little bit
And the
late
tanks
on
are
joining.
shelling over the wall.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
great. There's still 4
Yeah, they
tanks
have
and
to-
they have not died. So,
Not
That
died.
is
Not
huge.
even touched.
yep.
Yeah.
Okay, and
They're
this is going to
pressing
be the
in. They're
big
gonna press in
problem.
on it.
This is
Mhm.
going to be the big problem. This may decide the game. Oh, great storm here. The
Yep.
Lings are all
I
gone,
was like,
but
when did that storm come? And she researched that, and while
Yeah.
everybody was down.
the Lings
I
are all
loved it.
gone. And another...
Ooh, drilling down the
Oh.
tanks. Oh my goodness.
And
He
a
is
good
down to
pushback.
2 tanks.
Yeah, I'm going to push
That
him
was a
back.
hard push. Like good
Oh
defense.
my gosh,
I'm gonna be
dude.
honest. I did not think CheesyNachos was gonna hold that
Yeah,
third base
but
of
look
invincibility.
at what Hyper Turtle has. He has Ultralisk. This guy is macroing and did not miss a beat. There is a run by
Oh,
by Sir
you
Maligan.
gotta love that.
And,
That is.
Yeah, the Ultras are insane. There are...
And
Three
what does
immortals.
CheesyNachos have to counter those ultras? Nothing.
Well,
Nothing.
they have only three Immortals. But the problem is they have
They're
the
3 immortals.
Yeah, the problem is this team of Infinite Cyclists have the mass to deal with. So it's
Yep.
not just these Ultras versus just the Archons, right? So here we go. They're
Yeah,
gonna
yeah.
siege up. It's all about
Yeah,
this.
yeah. And the
Yeah, I
flank
don't
from
think
the
they have
ultras. No,
I don't think
this
they have
base
enough,
is gonna
man.
go down.
These Ultras are insane. There's 6, 7 of them.
Oh my.
And
Oh
the
my.
Abduct with the Viper. Who is this Hyper Turtle we're seeing? He's playing pretty well. I'm impressed with his Zerg. I am, man. It takes a lot to impress me.
I'm blown away. I'm blown away.
blown away how he's playing here.
Oh my gosh, with the Vipers? Here we go.
Amazing.
That's GG.
Wow.
Wow. That is the GG right there.
Infinite Cyclists. Hyper Turtle.
And that is just game number 1.
Yeah, now they're scratching their heads. You know,
Yeah.
CheesyNachos probably was super confident seeing who they're facing. Now that, Hyper Turtle had to jump in last minute. And they're like, oh, we got this. But they just
Yeah.
got smacked on that one. I am impressed. I shouldn't be this
I'm gonna say
excited.
the play of the
we
game
lost.
is.
Our team lost, so I'm like, I shouldn't be that excited. But I'm just like,
But
wow.
I'm gonna tell you, props where props are due. I think the play of the game is Hyper Turtle's macro, because
Yeah.
all of a sudden he's tech switching. He's in tier 3. He's 66 drone counts. I'm like, who is this guy? Yeah, he can off race for sure.
Wow, what a play. What a play all throughout. I mean, in the beginning, he didn't join the first fight, which I thought he could have done better on the first push. But they regrouped, held the pushback, and had even better macro. That's pretty
Yep.
impressive against these 2 Code S players.
Yep.
And so that'll give him the 1-0 lead for Infinite Cyclists. And now we're on to game 2.
Yep. And just a reminder to anybody watching, we, this is a best of 2. Well, how do you do that? Well,
Yeah.
you can't come away per code tied up. And so let's see how CheesyNachos responds here.
Yeah, they need to win to kind of sort of put them back into this, because you don't want to go down 0-2. Every game is
Definitely
important
not.
in this best of 9 team league.
No doubt.
All right, well, top left, I was very impressed with this Zerg. I'm a Zerg player myself, so props to this guy.
Hyper Turtle.
And on the top right, his teammate showing some great, decision making and tank positioning.
Great
No doubt.
Archon.
Piece of me, boy.
And this is team.
Infinite Cyclists.
And go ahead.
All right, in the bottom right, so impressed by their play. We have in the purple,
Instability.
in the teammate, in blue, we have representing
CheesyNachos.
Okay. Now,
Let's get to it. I'm
Yeah.
always, you know what? I'm looking at the Protoss and Protoss. I'm just, as a Zerg player, I'm expecting, in a response, I'm expecting aggressive, timing. That the Protoss are so powerful, and I'm expecting aggressive. But let's see how this plays out.
yeah, I feel like they're gonna be like, you know what? Maybe we should play something more aggressive, because they were absorbing the aggression, which they absorbed well, but they fell behind. The other thing is too, you're 2 Protosses, so you can kind of plan against the same Protoss type of units, right?
Mm-hmm.
But for them, they're going against a Terran and a Zerg, and the combination sometimes, it's hard to match that up, right? Lings and Marauders, that crushes what you're trying to do there, which is mass stalkers, right?
Yeah, mass stalkers, clean up any immortals you may want to throw out there.
Yeah.
Seeing those mass slings, I was hoping to see some colossi
Yeah.
a little bit quicker, and didn't get to see that.
Yep.
Hey, you know what, the ace I think the ace in the hole is the Golden Armada if they can get to the late game stage. But Sky Toss is, you know what? People complain about Sky Toss because it's stupidly powerful.
It is. When you get
I would like to see Sky Toss coming out here. I think that'd be a proper response, especially when one of your opponents is Zerg. So.
Yeah, do you think they can survive that? I mean, I think that might have been why Team Infinite Cyclists is like, we don't want to deal with that. Let's go attack. And even though their attack failed, they were able to still macro behind it. That's a tricky thing to do.
Yep. That's a very tricky thing.
So, if they go tight toss, I feel like they'll be much more open to the aggression. Let's see what they do, though. We don't really know. It's all about execution. We didn't see the instability Stargate.
Yeah.
Right? Although Stargate would have done good against both Lings and
are we doing? Are we even going to comment on what Sir Maligan is dropping at proxy?
He's dropping a proxy up here. Good catch, and it's his tried and true DT play. I played this guy many times, and this is his favorite thing to do, I swear. When you think he's not going to do it, he does it, and even when you scan the first 2, you think he'll stop, he'll keep doing it. That's just the way he's been playing when I play him. So, I like that he's going back to his roots. He's like, you know what? Let us be the aggressors. Let's absorb what they got coming. Look at that early shield battery for instability. What is the plan here for Infinite Cyclists? Is it the same old? They have... Oh, okay. They're going Roach this time at the Zergis with Evo. And...
Roach is pretty powerful.
Yeah,
I like
still
it.
Similar build. They do have 2 scans, which we'll see if Great Archon has any by the time these DT comes in. So that's the only thing about the whole DT thing is if Terran saves their scans, and then they see some DT, they won't use the scans until they're safe, right? So it's all about this first attack here.
Oh my gosh. Well, here's the thing. Hyper Turtle had his OV off to his potential third, the gold third, and he saw that
instability with the Archons. This will take care of some detection. Oh, and they get past. I think this is it, guys. This is a great move.
My gosh. Oh my goodness.
Now, oh, and it's split up to all 3 bases.
It's splitting the DTs. Oh my goodness.
There's still more here. And they still haven't dealt with this Phoenix squad. We're going to have to keep switching camera views in here.
Oh my gosh.
Continuous, nice Nice.
Oh, what a bang up play! What's the kill? What's the kill?
Yeah, what is the kill? It's hard to see with this team thing, but it didn't seem like it did enough. So maybe I'm wrong here, but they were able to stand up the turret with spores in time, minimize damage. But here's, like I said, he's gonna keep going. Here's another set.
There's another set. What are you gonna do? You're gonna stop until you stop him.
He
What are
needs
you
to
gonna
split
do?
it. Oh, he's actually just
Yeah.
gonna stay here, but there's a scan and there's concussive shells. I'm surprised he did that. All three of them. He's gonna go back in. He's
And he
gonna
walks
lose it.
out, walks right back in.
That was a misclick. I think he meant to go the other way.
Yeah.
Instability will try to
Oh.
salvage the situation, see what she can get done, but there's not much here. Oh
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
This is turning on them.
Now, to the credit of Cheesy Nachos, they are way up in drone count and worker count.
Now let's take a
So
look.
they're
Yeah,
doing
you're right.
something. They're doing
Well,
something.
Yeah, they are at
So
5150.
they're gonna get
Oh, here he
those
goes
DTs. Yeah,
again.
there's the stop.
As
Yeah.
I said, he's gonna keep going. Now that there's a
Yeah.
turret there, I don't think he's gonna go 4 times, right?
I'm not surprised by Great Archon. He loves to throw down the turret. It was like, you know what? Why burn the scan? We're gonna throw a turret next to my tank and call it a day. Love it.
All right, so still more Phoenixes for
Mhm.
instability. They're gonna keep him at bay with these Phoenixes and DTs. Look at more DTs here for Maligan. I don't expect this to go in, please. Maligan, I don't think
He
would
knows
be
it's
doing
up
the same
there.
thing. So he will
Yeah,
probably,
he knows it's up there.
Yeah, just use this to kind of contain and harass. And
Yep.
it would have been, if he had gone here, he would have seen this base. And he will see it. So he doesn't want to go, and he's just gonna keep him at bay. The Phoenix is, the count is growing for them for instability. When is she gonna transition to? Okay, she does have her fleet beacon coming, so I think this is the last set of Phoenixes, and then she'll go to carriers, which is what you wanted.
Oh, got spotted. Yes.
Yeah.
First DT down. And what I was checking with Hyper Turtle, he was supply block there for a while because I assume the Phoenixes are shooting down the Overlords.
That's true. Yeah, that's the problem
Yep.
too with Phoenixes. Like you really can't have your overlords out.
Gotta pull him back.
Oh, nice hit by the mine.
Oop, oop.
Yeah, it kills and that Hydra finish off that one. Was that target fire? That I don't think it was. I'd be impressed. Really impressed if he did that. The gold here for Maligan. So yeah, they did enough damage. I thought they would be game
Think so.
over, but it was good defense here by Infinite Cyclists to stay
Yeah.
alive, still have a fighting chance, although they are.
We're looking at
Oh.
132 worker count for Cheesy Nachos over, let's say, about 90 if my math is right. 95. Yeah.
Worker
So
count.
they're yeah. They got to the end game.
The army
The
count,
late
though,
stage.
has the advantage.
Yeah, the army
for-
count. Yeah.
for the other team, but that's gonna change with this worker count, especially if they wait. And if they wait, that's bad because carriers are coming, 3 of them being chronoed. Oh, and more Stargate here for instability. She is doubling down. Look at
And Sir
Hyper
Malekith's
Turtle.
going to with the lance and the Colossi
Oh,
be a big
yeah.
support to those
And,
carriers. Yeah, this is
And
going to be a heck of a
and he
matchup.
sneaks in a base on the bottom left too. Very nice.
Very nice. Yeah. By the time you find that, you're like, oh, there's a base here. Been mining the
Wow.
entire time.
Oh, did
Do
they
I
see
speak
it?
too soon?
No,
Do I
they don't
speak
go
too
far
soon?
enough.
They don't see it.
go. Yeah, he doesn't go back down enough just to see it. Luckily for Maligan, he
The
didn't put
only
any
thing that will trip
structures.
this up if you send a drone over
Oh,
there.
the
That's the only
probes!
way.
They just missed the probe. They just missed these 3
Oh.
probes, but they did catch 1 probe. They don't know
Yeah.
about the gold base. They think, oh, we found something, but guess what? There's another base
Yeah.
on the left. But here you go. They have to back off here. Is she instability gonna reveal her carriers? I wouldn't just yet.
Nuh-uh. No.
Then again, you kind of expect it's coming eventually because there were a lot of Phoenixes.
It's
right?
Protoss.
Yeah, Protoss. Her
Protoss.
Phoenixes are on
Yeah.
the other side. Gonna see what she can do. They still have not
Yeah.
found that secret proxy DT shrine, and look at instability's got a ton of Phoenixes here.
Yeah.
And they've
I mean,
secured the
you know,
gold.
with those Phoenixes, Yeah, with the Phoenixes coming out earlier, you know, it's like, okay, there's Stargates there. You're gonna assume Golden Armada, Hyper Turtle. I mean, how many corruptors? Only 5 corruptors. 12 Hydras. Let's see, and from the, yeah, I don't see a lot of anti-air. Like four Vikings. I don't see, and 2 Thors. I'm not sure that's gonna be enough.
Yeah,
We'll
he's
see.
gonna do just.
Woo! They found the base.
They finally found.
They found that base.
Actually, Malaga failed to
Wasn't
mine
fully saturated,
properly.
but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, he failed to mine that actually. His probes were kind of sitting there, but he was at least able to salvage his probes. Okay, here's the bio team. This is about the sandwich. I think he spotted the carriers. So can they sandwich and attack now? I feel like this. Okay, never mind. The Phoenixes are here, so maybe you have to make a decision that's correct here. Because if you attack and you lose, you might lose the game. So they're being careful. They say, let's back off. Let us make sure we are okay. It allows Malaga to keep that base, his new base, for now. No benefit just yet. What is Hyper Turtle and them doing? They know carriers are out. There are ghosts here for Great Archon. For disruptors added by Malagant. More carriers for oh, this is a lot of carriers already. There's already 7 here and 5 more on the way.
Would you like to see a mothership? Because I feel like their Protoss Death Ball is.
Yes.
I would like to see a mothership in that.
It's always a yes.
I think she could produce one pretty easily.
Do you want Mama out? Yes. Always yes.
Yes.
It just costs so much.
Give us Mama. Now she's about to instability is about to be at 200. So you know, if she loses a carrier or something, I think we're going to see a mothership coming.
She's spending her money so well. Look at her money. It's so low at this stage of the game. That is so impressive.
Yeah.
Look at that. 100?
And she's maxed out. Yeah.
Yeah.
Here we go. Yeah, we have 2 maxed out teams.
She's a machine. Look at that. How do you spend your money that well?
Yes.
You know, especially when
What's
there's not a lot of action. Like, it hasn't been like it's
and she still has upgrades to go through. Yeah. She's gonna be on top of that.
Wow. Because I mean, look at everyone else's money. Okay, where they're gonna make a move to the Zerg's attempt at gold. And Terran's gonna join in the fun. Here it is. Let's see what this
Glass Eye.
The Raven hasn't shot. Oh yeah, it does shoot the missile. The anti-armor missile. I can't tell what's gonna happen here, guys.
Yep. I'm looking for disruptor shots of nothing just yet because they're up on the stage.
Oh my gosh, what a pushback.
Oh, what a pushback.
Yeah, you know, I will have to watch that on replay in slow-mo because that was so complex. I thought it was a nice Golden Armada. They just missed more AoE there, right? I don't know. I mean, because this bio really didn't die, but she does keep 7 or 8 of her carriers still forming.
And she has 5 more on the way, so
yeah. Again,
you'd love to see a mothership that would help out those carriers a whole heck of a lot.
She doesn't have a whole lot of interceptors. Now she has to evacuate. Malagant's gonna go behind, but she's retreating, so now she's gonna come back. Malagant's
pull them all together.
Yep. This is really hard to follow, but it is split. Malagant, oh, look at this! Disruptor shot.
Yeah, absorbed by the Thors,
I thought
as
Malagant
they will.
was gonna be sandwiched here, but you know, apparently he knows how to get out of that pickle.
Not worried about that.
Yeah, this is some really good movement. It's been back and forth here. Oh, these Hyper Turtles lurkers. Burrow just in time. No detection.
Burrow just in time.
No detection, no scan, no observers, no oracle. Cannot fight next to that. They gotta keep these carriers if they want a chance. The corruptors aren't shooting.
Vipers are coming in. See what they do. Yeah. Yonking.
Oh no, I think she lost way too many, and now she lost her carriers. That's their backbone.
Go. 5 more carriers on the way. 21 stalkers on the way. Let's that. Man, the
carriers and a few stalkers. This is looking pretty grim as far
very
as the standing army. But there are still a ton of
Infinite
stalkers
Cyclists
here.
are taking them to task. They are doing such a bang-up job.
Oh, and look at this Immortal stuck after that recall. They need AoE badly though, because I feel like,
Mhm.
you know, what do the upgrades look like? Oh, look at these upgrades for the team. It's pretty even. I mean, the air upgrades for instability, and then 2-2. Air, stability loses one more. Oh, escapes just in time thanks to the shield battery.
Yep.
She's actually gonna evacuate her pros. Okay, this is kind of an odd choke and high ground situation here. There are... Oh no, Maligan has these Templars that just died. They didn't even get to shoot the awesome spell that is Psystorm. But I feel like they're gonna push him back. Thanks to the bulk of the units here. Man, this game keeps going back and forth. What the heck?
Corruptors are going to go down. You had the Void Rays coming out there with their thick beams.
Yeah.
Taking those Corruptors down. Gotta love it.
Maligan has charge and he can do some run-bys, but he hadn't been doing that because he was so busy. You know, it's really tough when it's so much action like this.
Yep.
He does have his DT run-by, but not really a run-by. It's right next to the DT proxy. So, but,
do you just second? They're gonna find this.
Yeah,
do you
finally
rebuild
gonna
your DT shrine? Or
it depends
you're
on your
past
money.
that point?
If you have
Yeah,
money,
it depends on the money.
it's always useful. You know, DTs are
Yep.
great. But look at this decision by Hyper Turtle to also scout. I think Hyper Turtle has leveled up.
No question.
We're not promote him. Code S. No, I'm kidding. We don't know.
Zerg.
Yeah.
His off race, he has to go promotion.
Yeah, his Zerg is. I didn't think his Zerg was that like his weakest out of his 3 races, but it looks pretty strong. All right,
Looks very, very strong.
Infinity Cyclists looking pretty good. Nice combo. But Instability has rebuilt her force, including some Void Rays now. And Maligan has Storm, for sure. Alright, so these battles are going to be very different now.
Yeah, yeah. You know what? Let's look at the...
Corruptors into Broodlords coming. Supply-wise, Grey Archon has been maxed out. Hyper Turtle, Sir Maligan instability about 150, pretty even there, but Great Archon is maxed out. So all the money he makes goes into upgrades and expanding and whatever. Here we go. He's kind of alone here. Oh no, never mind. There are Vipers in this army, so you gotta be careful of that. Parasitic Bomb, does he get to fire it in time? No, he loses the Vipers before he fires the Parasitic Bomb. And
Target
Storm
fire?
is gonna
Yeah, you
come
gotta
in.
target fire. Yeah.
Oh, he never got to use.
And those lings
that.
are itching to join the fight. They are fully equipped and upgraded. They just have to join to tear stuff up. But man, this time around, this Toss army is looking back and forth. It's looking back and forth.
I think the Protoss army's got this because it's. You know,
Just got it. They pushed him back.
Yeah, they really needed to not take those storms and use the Parasitic Bomb. That really didn't get to go off. I think that would have changed the fight. But it's
No doubt.
It's still happening. There is Archon
Cleaning up
by
that.
on the left and charge slots. But it's gonna go into this planetary, which you don't want. So you're gonna back off into the left. This is a lot of Archon. Meanwhile, his ability is pushing on the gold.
Pushing through like she should.
Oh, but he's fighting
And
that- oh man.
I really thought Hyper Turtle was going to come out with like mass slings because they're so upgraded. But you know what? He's responding with Broodlords.
Yeah,
See how that
Broodlord's
goes.
surprisingly because there's a lot of air, right? So
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He is making one.
But he's not
kill.
making too many. He's not making too many Broodlords, I would say. He's not making like mass
Almost would-
Broodlords.
I would cancel it because they need air.
I
right
would
now.
too. That would not be my response, but Hyper
But he
Turtle
only
is the
made-
better
yeah, he
Zerg
only
than I
made
am.
2 Broodlords. He's kind of broke. So I think this is
Yeah.
this is it right here. They have to really repel and kill this army, otherwise it's over.
Yep. Yeah. This game was one for. I don't know how this is going to go, but this game was for the ages.
Yeah, this was a
Yeah.
really good game for both of them.
This was a great game.
And
I'm bringing
gonna
this
do it.
entire game. This entire game is nominated best game.
Nice.
best game
They're
of the
gonna
season.
tie it up.
Tie it up. Gotta love it.
Stability.
fun.
You should ask some tough questions. Go ahead.
There's a lot of them. I think that. Oh,
Yep, you're on the air.
You're on
hey,
the
what's
air.
up, guys? Good game.
On. I need to check. Who's doing code B? Oop, no.
Well,
Uh,
while
so-
you're
so-
checking, yeah, let's have Nachos ask a couple of cool questions.
I got a question for all 4 players. How does it feel to be part of the best game of the season? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh, that was the best game of the season so far.
Which game?
I
The
would
best
say from the
game?
games that
Yeah,
I've seen,
first
and
or
I've seen a
second?
lot of games, that was spectacular. We absolutely did not know who was going to win until the GG. That was phenomenal.
Yeah, the
It was
last
back
First
and
map,
forth,
first map
1
or second
minute.
one?
Yeah, 1 minute it was cheesy,
For
the next
everyone.
minute it was infinite. We didn't know. It was a lot of back and forth. Good games, everyone. Good games. It was so great to see it.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you guys knew about the DTs. You guys were prepared.
We accepted
Well, I
them,
did kind of an
you know.
emergencies.
That's
scan,
always-
and then-
Game 2, the losing team always does some DTs. That's just the way it goes.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true.
And Hyper, you had your OV right near the his DT proxy, and his probe came through, and I was like, that's gonna expose it. And sure not.
Mm.
But Grey Archon, you did exactly. I wasn't shocked by that. You was like, I'm gonna drop a turret right by my tank. That door is now blocked from all DTs. Yeah, you shored it up. So that was great defensive play.
Yeah, but I think your team did a great job keeping the pressure on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. Hyper, me and KJ were talking, and we're gonna head and promote your Zerg to Code S.
Zerg, okay.
Your macro in Zerg is better than my macro, which is not saying much.
Okay.
But you were hitting 6/6 drones quick. Your economy was on quick. Good job. Great job. You're Code S now.
Okay.
I'm kidding,
Well,
I kid,
the,
but it was just like, it was phenomenal to see.
You're gonna have to test.
I'm gonna be
against Dark
doing.
Menace
I'm
now.
gonna be streaming a lot of 1v1s. That's all that's left on my achievements. So we'll be finding out a little bit more about where I actually am, as each.
But on a serious note, your Zerg looked much better. Tell us, how did that happen?
It's the influence of Green Empire. Also, I mean, the last 2 seasons, I tend to focus on Zerg a little bit more competitively, whereas I'm still kind of experimenting with Terran and Protoss a lot of the time. But yes,
Yep.
there's a lot of stuff that I'm being very careful to hit at the right times, even if I'm under attack.
Yeah.
And also keeping the Vipers in their own control group, so if I have to, I can still just move them right back and keep them eating my buildings.
That's right. Yeah, we saw that great work. I love Vipers. That's my favorite unit in the game, and so it was real exciting to see that those guys come out.
Hey,
Great Archon.
Yeah, I was
oh.
gonna say, go ahead, ask Great Archon. I wanted to ask him a question, but you might ask the same question. Go for it.
Oh, I was about to say, you're yeah. I've played with you for multiple seasons in another league. I'm not surprised by any of your play. You have always been rock solid, and in teams, you deliver the same. Do you still get a chance to do a lot of 2v2s, or are you still on the ladder? Because your practice looks crisp.
So I'd say team games more. I've been doing more 3v3s and 4v4s recently, rather than 2v2 specifically. But I've always loved team games just as much as 1v1.
Yeah, and it shows. It shows. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
It-
I love. I mean, case if you can see my screen. Case in point, all of my ladder games with team games are Great Archon is right with me. So
There you go.
yeah, good job. Yeah.
I have a
Cheesy-
question for Instability. Hey, game 1, you guys had the plan, but then you went to what I think you're really good at, which is this Phoenix Sky Toss play. Tell us about game 1 and 2, the difference and the decision for your composition.
Well, we intended to take them by surprise with an early attack. That was actually Sir Maligan's idea. But they took us by surprise a little faster, I think. So we just got completely thrown off, and our compositions were all terrible. So basically, that's
Yeah,
all that happened.
they caught us on that choke, so we should have pushed out, moved sooner. I think. So they got the first attack, so that's what held us back.
Well, nice job tying it up. So we got a tie game now. We'll go on to the next matches. Thanks, guys. Hyper Turtle.
Thank you guys.
There's an
Yeah,
GG.
good
update.
games all around.
Yep, good
GGs.
games.
So we have an
Alright.
update, right? It looks like Nate
We do
won't
have an
make
update.
it. Nate will be too
Yes.
late.
Oh. Okay. Does
And
we have another code? I guess you
That's
got
right.
yourself.
It'll be Nachos.
The team
That'll be me.
captains are always here to
They're the
just kind of
backups.
throw ourselves to the wolves. Yes.
Yeah, I'm always getting ready. I will tell you this though, I do need a bio, and so I'm
Yeah.
gonna go off camera. Give
Is that
me
the next
give
one?
me 2 or 3.
Or something else
Yeah.
going
Next
first?
one should be code B.
Oh, yeah, we can go with
Yeah, we-
Fenrir and, is it SCV,
Yeah,
sir?
Clem.
Yeah, and
No, it's
Clem?
Clem.
Clem.
SCV Spears code A.
Alright, let's go bring him in.
All right. Yeah, sure. All right, we got our code B players, our slightly lower level guys. Clem, you are a new addition. Here in a moment. So you were brought in by your friend Harus, right? Okay, and got him at Clam.
Oh, he's
Here I
reloading.
thought-
It's a little
Let me
bit
see
of
if
a
I can
joke,
help that.
I love jokes. I think War Bunnies was definitely joking around with his screen name last time. So, if you feel like it, go for it. If we get confused, all the more entertaining.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's,
Definitely.
It's a pleasure.
And yes, Hurst was very insistent that I make sure that you and him are on the same team.
Even
Let's see.
better.
And are you in game? Are you in the FSL in game chat?
I believe so, but I don't know how to get into the game. I don't know how to get into.
We'll bring you into a lobby, but first just join the chat. So, and I'll put the instructions in our team text chat.
Which chat should I join? Okay, North America. So-
I'm telling you in Discord, but it's / join, and then the name of the chat, which I'm putting there. Here, in the meantime, Fenrir, how's it going? Good summer?
Yeah, so far.
Okay, I'm inviting you to party too. So far, okay. Just seeing your sister manage to even things out with us. You still practicing with the family? I heard that that both KJ's family and your family have been hit by a lot of storms lately, like even taking you down here and there.
Yeah, it's the weather has been very interesting.
All right, interesting works. Let's see, first map is going to be Pylon, or no, yes, Pylon. I'm just trying to get Clem in here.
Yeah, I still don't quite understand how to fully join.
Okay,
the
well
game.
here, do you know how to friend? I can give you my.
Hey, if he joins
I-
channel FSL, we can add him easily.
Yeah, I know. I was giving him the instructions for that, but
Channel FSL in what? Discord or
no, in the game.
Slack? In the game.
So in the lower right
what do I
corner
do?
where you
Press
normally
it?
type messages, you do /join, / with the slash on the question mark key.
Yeah. Are we on the Europe server, or where are we playing?
No, we're doing United States. We're doing North
Okay.
America. So make sure that you did change region.
So to help
Yes.
out, does it matter west? US West will help?
We're east is what we want.
East.
Okay.
Yeah, East will help Europe.
Clem is in.
Is he in the same country as his buddies?
Yep.
Or?
I'm in the same country.
Why am I getting a blank here?
No, Nachos is back.
Okay, good.
There we go.
Yeah, Algeria. There we go.
Algeria.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Drew a complete blank. I kept thinking.
You got enough there for a 4v4 team.
Yes, indeed. All right, and yeah, outside of the game, make sure that in the BattleNet app, next to the chat or next to the globe, that you change the drop down to North America, or I think just Americas, right? Yeah. So next to
Yeah, somehow the server just changed by itself.
oh, even better.
So I think that's it. Did you receive the invitation?
Let me see. Yep, there you go, Clam. I'm inviting the party. So, we just like to do little get-to-know-you things. How did you get into this game? What's your history with it so far?
Well, Haruz recommended it a little while ago, about 6 months ago, and I kind of wanted to beat him on it, so that's how my journey.
How's
actually
that
started.
going?
Well, believe it or not, I managed to beat him 3 times.
Nice.
Wow. And wait, your code
Yeah.
B? Well,
Yes.
we'll have to check. We know you're early in the game, so we'll have to check to see kind of where you're sitting as far as skill level goes. But I know he's code S. So.
Have you watched FSL before? Are you familiar? Have you
yes.
cheered?
Yes.
So you've cheered for your boy.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, they saw me a couple times getting crazy in the chat.
Yeah,
okay.
I've seen actually a bunch of Bruce fans in the chat before. They do go pretty wild.
Got
Oh, yeah.
fans. That's good.
And
Yeah.
what rank are you up to on the European server then?
Silver 1.
Okay, so yeah, you do still fit in the code B, so we will give this a shot and we will see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, you're pretty much
You're
ready to
too
go.
good, you'll get promoted.
Yeah, that's your punishment. Your punishment is promotion.
Yeah.
I
How many
don't think
games
I'm
have
gonna
I
do that.
won since joining Code S last year? I think 1, maybe 2. I'm not exactly where I need to be at.
Alrighty. Okay, we're gonna put you into your separate lobbies and we're gonna get going.
Yeah, good luck,
Good
have
to
fun,
both of
guys.
you. Have fun,
There
to
you
both of
go.
you.
Good luck out there.
I love that we on the paper it's like, oh yeah, Plat 3 is Code B. I was like, no, you're not gonna let me go back to Code B. I went 10-0 before in Code B before getting bumped up.
It's really complicated stuff because there is preparation involved. You've got teammates coaching you.
Mhm. Oh yeah.
You know, there's the pressure of being on camera, but then it alleviates the pressure a little bit. Your teammates are also going to be doing a bit. So we are going to go. This is going to be TVT, by the way, and this is going to be very interesting. We've seen plenty of Fenrir. He's been with the league for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, this is another chance to see one of our just recently drafted players. And we are going with Pylon.
I'm gonna give the. I always do this when I commentary on mirror matchups. The over/under. I'm gonna go over 21 Vikings.
You are watching.
Okay then.
FSL.
All right, in the upper left, in the orange, we have our Terran player. He is
Clem.
and he is playing for
Infinite Cyclists.
All right. In the lower right-hand corner, in the green, the Terran, we have none other than and he is playing for
CheesyNachos.
All right. So yeah, the teams are tied right now. I'm gonna have to watch that second match from the 2v2s because yeah, we were mostly catching up in economy for most of these games, so I'm gonna be very interested to see how close we came to overrunning them at some point or other.
It's worth watching. It is
Yeah.
worth watching. I mean, all your, how do you get better on the ladder? How do you get better at StarCraft? The one who watches their replays gets better, and this one you definitely want to watch. Definitely
Yeah,
take time.
I'm sure there were some. I'm sure there were some openings. Sometimes you don't actually know what position you're in. Sometimes it's like, oh my, if I just F2A moved right there, then everything would have been different. So now Harus is a Protoss player. He's been doing a lot of the coaching for Clem. This is going to be very interesting to see like what he's provided as far as insight and Terran. And likewise, we have Fenrir, who has a whole family of StarCraft players to turn to when needed. But right now, I mean, they're expanding right when they're supposed to.
Absolutely.
So I'm liking that. But yes, watching replays is like every 5-year being does not want to watch a replay of a game you lost. It's worse than watching a recording of yourself doing karaoke. But the benefits are there, and sometimes you got to swallow your pride and just watch yourself make those mistakes so that you don't make them again.
Yeah. Okay, you were talking about Code B players. First of all, with Clam rolling out, he's being well coached because he's rolling out a Reaper. Let's see his Reaper control. He's going to do a harass, he's doing scouting.
Ooh, SCV Reaper. So he's like double scouting. Now, is he going to be able to... I think he's going to be able to lay this command center. We'll see. There is a Marine he has to contend with. Okay, yeah.
Loses? Yeah.
And this is...
That's what you expect. That's what you expect.
Yeah, it's also one of those things where sometimes you want to advise against doing too much Reaper micro at the beginning of the game. You end up like killing 3 workers. In the meantime, you forget to create any on your side. So
your worker count's even.
Right, or sometimes even less.
Yeah, that's
true. It is uncanny how that could work sometimes, but once you've got it down, and namely once you learn to hotkey your production structures and keep them going while you're microing, that's where the money is there.
Exactly, and that's where Code B players are learning how to do that. It's I remember my first days of StarCraft 2 is like, do I want to do hotkeys? But you learn how to hotkey your buildings. They're like, do I want to hotkey my armies? But you learn how to hotkey your armies. It's just step by step.
Ooh, having a little bit of lag here. Let's see.
Well, it looks like I
KJ.
dropped. Yeah, I dropped.
Oh,
so,
no. You dropped entirely.
Well, no,
okay.
The BattleNet crashed, so it's StarCraft that crashed.
But you still got internet, okay.
We got internet, so I think what we can do is load from replay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
and boy, there's always long enough in between those times where we have to that I completely forget what to do there. But
yeah, so
that one, no?
Odd. StarCraft, fix your bugs, man.
Yeah, intern.
Hey, nobody else dropped, dude.
Yeah, just KJ.
Have you tried reinstalling the game, man? I see that a lot on the forums, actually. Like, no wonder this is a dead game. It constantly won't authenticate me, and just get a bunch of replies of, I'm able to get in just fine. I don't know what your problem is.
Good thing we have replays and the internet's still up.
Oh, absolutely. This is something that, right, this is something that StarCraft 2 didn't always have, the resume from replay feature. It was added in Heart of the Swarm, and it's been quite the blessing.
Alright, so just like
so
re-invite
are you
me.
Still... I think you're still in party, technically.
Yeah, but I'm in the party, so I think you recover game. That's what you
maybe I have to... Okay.
Just recover the game, and we'll be good to go. That's
More
the good news.
recover game.
If we're lucky, this is a 3-minute delay.
Well, we'll see what happens here. Now, do I have to pick a time? It's just recover game. Okay. Alright. Let me make sure everyone's ready. But yes, this feature stopped a lot of we want land chants, although didn't stop them entirely. I think what stopped those more or less was the fact that it's just so hard to find anything that doesn't require constant internet.
Alright.
Alright, so that Reaper was the main clash there. So far, we haven't really had any full-on aggression, and as I like to point out, in Code B, you tend to either have everything right at the beginning, or you have both players leaving each other alone and just trying to juggle all the macro that they need to do.
Well, that's how I learned how to do StarCraft 2 is from Vibes B2GM was just like hold it, and then macro to 200, then attack. A move. GG.
Yeah. And there's the strategy there of trying to max out your army before you do anything else, or there's just the fact that, frankly, it's pretty scary to move out. You do not know what else is on the map. You don't know, especially as you're still getting the hang of scouting. Sometimes it's just a question of it's the who makes the first move thing, and it can be very nerve-inducing.
No doubt. Yeah. I'm going to tell you, for a long, long time, in my first year, I think, I didn't know what all-ins or timings were. Because I was so accustomed to, like, defending up, tank, macro up, and then A moving, and seeing how the chips fell. And you know what, and my scouting was, I didn't scout at all, so it's like a huge blind counter to see whatever I met on the other side of the map. That was very scary.
Now, Clem definitely with a bit of supply lead here. Fenrir is making a Liberator, and usually if you make him at this point, you want to go try to kill some workers. You don't want to use those defensively.
You gotta.
Yeah, for me, I tend to like to allow my opponent to make the first move most of the time, because it puts me, as long as I can defend it, it puts me in a pretty good position. But one of the big things I'm trying to force myself to do is a little bit of harassment here and there, just making sure that while I'm building up, that my opponent doesn't get to just do whatever they want in the meantime.
That's right.
Look at all these upgrades from Fenrir. Attack,
right.
Armor, Stim, and he's already got combat shields, so the supply count might be a little bit deceptive if they do meet face-to-face. However, if we're talking siege tanks, a lot of the time it doesn't even matter that much. And we see Igniters on Fenrir's side, so Blue Flame, as they like to call it. It is going to be very interesting to see how this matches up. How this balances out. The supply,
Oh, I was about to say, Venner did the he's doing very safe, was scanning clan space. What do I have over there? Okay, there's a couple turrets there, whatever. He's sending his Liberator across the map. I think you can, in this map, you can position it just right, and definitely knock back a couple workers there. We'll see how successful he is with the Liberator.
One of the things about Harass is not only does it allow you to get a few worker kills in, it also forces your opponent to show a little bit of their hand too. Get to see a little bit of their unit composition, but there is a missile turret there. Two missile turrets actually. So
so position this will be very tricky. He did a great job pulling. It just lost 2 workers there. Nicely done, Clam. Nicely done. Pull those workers. Repositioning the Liberator.
Oh, he is actually doing a drop over to there. But the
drop.
Liberator already heading out. Now, it's very interesting. Right now, Clam does not have any... He doesn't have any Vikings, which can be very handy against that kind of thing early on. I always make a Viking as my first starport unit, because it defends against so many things that can end the game. All right. Let's see,
great defender. And but like when I was playing Terran, in those dark corners around your main and natural, I would just patrol 2 Vikings and just on one on either end and let them guard it.
Now he's got to remember to actually let the Marines out of those medevacs again.
He's holding tight, but that's a scary that's a really scary army from Clam side.
The siege tanks especially.
As Fenrir is taking a 3rd here.
So one thing I want to comment on, in the Code B you start to see big differences. One is Fenrir is really good at upgrading, but he doesn't produce stuff from his bases consistently well. Clam doesn't upgrade, but he is producing stuff consistently. So it's pretty cool to see.
Clam does have at least +1 attack, but and he's got Stim, no combat shields. That's something he's really forgetting right now.
Fenrir's really prioritizing upgrades because he even got the blue flame thing, right? Even though he doesn't have any Hellions. So he's
Yeah, and I've seen Fenrir actually do that quite a bit. Accidentally, accidentally pulled a lot of workers from mine in there, but he's got them back again for Clam.
Yeah, he had to deal with that
Oh, here
Liberator.
comes Lib.
If Fenrir, like with those blue flames and seeing so many Marines, if he had 2 or 3, 4 Hellions on his side, that would be, I think, a really big game changer right there.
Yeah. And so the workers get pulled again. Right now, one of the big things, he knows there's a Liberator that's probably going to come back. I really would like to see a Viking or even a Cyclone just there to deal with this the next time. Oh, well, I mean, missile turrets can do the trick too. He's adding those to his natural. Big difference here, Fenrir is taking his third now. Clam has not yet.
Yep.
I mean, he's even saturating it too, so the economic lead for Fenrir is going to be a big deal, even though Clam has a little bit of an advantage in overall supply.
Yeah. And this is where you see this on Kobe. Like, it's the timing of your attack. Like, we know that Clam has the bigger army, and he's pushing out Fenrir's great economy, but is that going to be enough? If he doesn't see this coming...
Clam even adding a couple Liberators of his own, too.
Oh, he doesn't have tanks. This is going to be a problem.
He's got one tank on the high ground. I think
that's it.
And not defending his third. If Clam comes in on the third, he can wipe that up. Otherwise, if he comes up to the natural, that will be more of a fair fight, I should say.
Yeah, well, siege tanks can eliminate targets very quickly.
So quickly.
And yeah, that's I mean, especially stuff like Marines. Yeah. All right, there we go. He's positioning them, getting a little bit in front, but yep, the Marines take care of it quickly, and there we go. Those shells raining down right now. Clam's big thing is he needs to keep his Marines in range of those siege tanks, and he is cleaning up very nicely right now. Still, he is almost out of Marines here. Those Blue Flame Hellions actually helping out more than you might think.
Yeah.
Right now
you have the Liberators with the anti-air taking down those Medivacs, maybe? I don't know about that, but yeah, they're doing their job. They're going to take out these siege tanks.
In the end, Fenrir actually coming out ahead in army supply, although he still doesn't really have an answer for those Liberators. Okay, well, he is attacking with some Marines from out of their liberation zone, so I think one of the biggest issues there, Clam got a lot of kills, but almost no worker kills there.
No worker kills. Yeah, the economy is so intensely strong. He's still up 13 workers. Fenrir is, so the economy is going to be super strong. Can he spend the money?
Exactly. Yeah, it's not just about mining the minerals and the gas, it's also spending it.
Yeah.
You know, the old, I love the old you can't take it with you theology there.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, I mean, it's
money,
morbid.
If you lose a game, that money's not going to help you. It's not going to help you.
Right, exactly. Actually, Clem is actually getting quite a bit of gas piling up to him. He really needs some more minerals, and he is transferring the workers right now. I like that. So, what's so unusual here, even for a higher level thing, 12 minutes, and we got +3 is being researched here. Actually, yeah, +3 weapon and armor for infantry just completed. So this is unusually upgrade-heavy battle here.
This is nuts. Now we see the Hellions coming out. Yeah. You know what? This little Clam's little bio army of just Marines. Hey, Marines can tear stuff up, but I think the great equalizer, if he can position those Hellions in the right, will do nasty work on the Marines. Yeah,
anything that does splash damage is beautiful against Marines.
Man, I do love Venner's matchup here. It does favor Fenrir.
Yeah, I think he's a little bit more. He's definitely, I think, a little bit more used to TVT, but I definitely thought that was a very powerful push. There was just a little bit of control there. He needed to keep those Marines covered by those siege tanks. And look at this. Look at this, Clem, giving Fenrir a piece of his own medicine here with the Liberator.
Yup. Here we go.
One worker kill after another. Well, I guess just a few worker kills total, but that's
Yeah,
still
you
not
know what
bad.
it was? It was because there's 4 Marines kind of standing
it was
guard.
targeting those, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
without
that's
the
an
target
important
fire,
thing.
it's gonna pick the Marines first.
I love how little damage Liberators do against each other, but eventually it piles up.
Yeah. The only time I get scared as a Zerg, the only time I get scared is when if I play Mutas and see those dang Liberators, they tear my Mutalisk up.
They do splash
tear 'em up.
damage, you gotta give them that. And
It's so terrible. It's so
I've actually
gross.
seen some pretty effective mass Liberator usage just in other kinds of anti-air, even when they're not against a bunch of light units, just because that splash damage is constantly being involved. But still, those are still situations where Vikings probably would have been more
Be
effective.
better. No doubt. Yeah.
Alright, so at this point, Clam actually had in bases and supply. They're even with their worker count, but Clam has more army. I don't know. With the Hellions, they can be good if they reach the Marines. That's the thing. If the siege tanks and the Marines kill them before they get within range, then yeah, that bonus damage against light doesn't do anything. Another thing I'm noticing is... Go on.
Oh, what I was about to say, we have Liberators out. When do we see a Fusion Core? When do we see Liberator extended range on there? As a former Terran, I love that extended range on the Liberator. It was so
It is an easy one to miss, but boy, is it beneficial.
Oh my gosh, it will outrange. I believe it will even outrange turrets. Am I correct on that? Even with their extended range upgrade.
I think some of it does. You know, it's a whole circle. It isn't just one spot. So we've got a Hellbat drop coming up. Not something you see a whole lot in TVT, but this could get quite a few kills.
I don't think you see a Hellbat drop with a Kobe matchup. But look at this mass army coming out. Liberators protecting the attack.
Actually, it might not matter. This is all about tank positioning here.
Oh yeah.
All right, let's see.
I am scary army right here, but look, Fenrir's army is it's equal. It's equal. Now it's position.
Yep. It's all about when you siege the tanks and when you inject the stim.
Yeah.
And
Fenrir, you know what? This could be Fenrir's as inexperienced, but he let that fail. He did not rush in, got tore up by the army. He's like, you know what? We're gonna let that third fall.
Ooh, I don't like this. I don't like this. You're moving way out of the protective range of those Liberators and siege tanks there. And back home, really no answer for these currently Hellions.
Yep. If they transform, they would wipe those SCVs up.
That's true.
They're doing a real good job on themselves.
24 worker kills here,
wow. That will hurt you.
I mean, because of that base kill, this is still almost even.
This is even. That's a good tip for tat. These guys are even. I think these guys are just even.
No,
skilled.
they're even in workers, but Fenrir's army supply actually is way ahead.
It's
Almost
monstrous.
double, just about double. So,
and he's 10 away from maxing out. He's just march across and get it done.
So because the time that you siege, and you know where you siege, and the time that you stim, and also same thing with Liberators, same thing with the Widow Mines. As Terran, just scanning a little bit ahead of your army. That's one of the big difference makers I found for myself when playing as Terran. You want to know exactly what's ahead of you, so you can use those abilities right when you're supposed to.
Yeah. Fenrir, he has his Liberator answer, just a couple Thors. No big deal.
Yep. And he is maxed out right now, so I think he's going to move out regardless of how he's feeling about his chances.
I would love him. I would love to switch out his Thor mode. Just two-shot those Liberators.
Their payload.
Yeah, payload.
And right now, despite staying back, he's continuing to just do a lot with these drops. I like that siege tank. I think those Marines are going to have a really tough time actually reaching it. Ooh, unless they're in a medevac.
Yeah.
Now that's nice and fancy there.
Yeah. This is a great play of the game for Fenner's side. Just tearing up those defensive tanks, causing some damage, some ruckus, getting away. See if he gets away. No, he's gonna get shot down.
Away. There's too many missile turrets.
Too
Again,
many.
though, I mean, Fenrir is getting some really good drops in. He hasn't moved out, and when you're maxed out, and you don't move out, you're just letting your opponent start to max out too.
That's it. Yeah, gotta max. When you're max out, gotta move. Gotta move.
Mm-hmm. You know, and then also another thing when you're maxed out, make a lot of production, because at this point you can't make any more units, but you can make things to replace those units as they die.
Yeah, you could one turn max. That's the great thing about going economy. Sitting back, you have like tons of production buildings. Let's say you wipe out your entire army in one turn. You remax your army. How wonderful is that?
Exactly. And yeah, it's hard to find the room to set them down, but boy, barracks, anywhere you want to put them.
Yeah. Yeah, a few,
here we go.
Few factories.
A little bit of a move in here.
Yep. He's a little scouting, taking care of that Liberator. Nicely done. Oh, nice shot. Oh, did not get that Liberator down. That'd have been so clean.
So this is the epitome of poking. Both of them just repeatedly are just sort of plopping some guys down, doing a little bit of damage, seeing what they can see, and then just kind of back to staring each other down. Oh, here we go. Fenrir is on the move. And those tanks are not sieged ahead of time, and they are in front of the Marines.
Siege of tanks.
This is a classic example of hitting when the opponent is ready. I like to just leave my tanks in siege mode if they're not moving.
Yeah.
And I think Fenrir just did it. His mech is going to just keep moving until he's destroyed everything.
Yep. Yeah, those two Thors just took the blunt of the shots as they will. Great defense and just rolling in.
And we have the GG. Well, the biggest issue was it wasn't siege shots.
Yeah.
I mean, they would have taken a lot more damage if they tried to take out those tanks while they were in siege mode. But the other one, yeah, you want your Marines to be in between the opposing army and siege tanks. That's what it comes to. So, Terran, the epitome of positional play when it's Terran versus Terran.
Yep.
Alright. Fenrir puts one on the board. So we're at 2-1 total. And we're going to be going into Last Fantasy. Means I have to get best custom. Alright.
Do I, as the captains, we choose, we go to our team and it's like, ask, what maps you want to veto. I honestly, do I like Last Fantasy? I love it. It's kind of quirky, but I don't think it's a huge favorite on the ladder. But I'm going to be honest with you. I accidentally picked this one. I thought I was vetoing, but I picked it. I was like, well, I hope my team doesn't barbecue me for choosing Last Fantasy. So let's see.
I don't know. In Code B, I don't think it makes as much of a difference, but yes, our only
they're not splitting
it. Three player, or in other words, three base start map in the ladder.
I would like to see more of that because you have to go scout. It forces you to scout to see where they're at and if you're playing random, what they're playing. So,
and in 4v, if it's a 4-player map, especially, there can be a little bit of a variation, just a random variation, based on whether they're opposite corners or whether they're on the same side, that kind of thing. Now, also in 4v4, you can scout a spot, and if it's empty, you're still not quite sure where your opponent is. In a 3-player map, though, if you scout a spot and it's empty, you know your opponent is in the spot you haven't checked yet.
Exactly.
But Team Liquid specifically said they were getting people asking them for more of these kinds of maps. Alright.
There we
go. In the right, we have the red Terran. He is
Clem.
And he is here to play for the team of
Infinite Cyclists.
All right. On the left, In the green, the Terran, we have none other than... And he is playing for Team...
CheesyNachos.
Alright, let's get
All
started.
right. Yep. Away we go. We observed, I mean, their open is pretty straightforward, but where they spend their money and when they go on the offensive, that's the big difference we're going to be seeing here.
And look at Finner's scout. He's already, and he does not know this, but he's heading to the right spot. He's about to find it. That's the luck of the draw right there. So,
yeah. Although, once again, not as much of a difference maker in TVT. As long as you don't find their base, but not find the barracks there. That's the deal.
Then it's full panic mode.
Yep. And then also, if you're scouting with a Reaper, you get some extra benefits there if you can get some damage in. All right, we are in a class. Okay, gives up the chase there. Usually the right decision. Clam is making a Reaper.
That's pretty much a mirror of real life. So these guys they do have a build in mind. Yeah, they're executing the same build.
Exactly.
The first couple minutes.
The big difference is we had a SCV scout from Fenrir, but Clam is going to wait until the Reaper's out to scout.
Much quicker at it.
Yeah. It's, the SCV will get there earlier, and you save some gas for if you want to get the factory out just a smidge earlier, too.
That's right. Oh, there's a cancel. Oh, because he was blocking. Oh, I've done that 100 times.
Now, the other thing with Reaper first is a little bit safer. If your opponent sends a Reaper right into your mineral line, another Reaper is a lot easier to defend with than a couple of Marines.
Now, I'm not trying to get too excited, but
Right.
I'm going to get excited.
You're allowed to get excited. I checked the rules.
Oh, yeah, right. There's 3 barracks. Are we seeing a mass Marine just push all in?
It's hard to tell, We're going to have to see how much he wants to invest in his first push.
Yeah. He has Tim coming. Yep.
The whole fun of having team captains doing the casting is, there's going to be a little bias here. Gotta drop that. Yeah, no, run! Oh, nope.
Oh, just
he got
Marines. Yeah. Yeah. Clam coming with the barracks factory.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's teching.
And a tech lab on the factory.
Mm-hmm.
So, we're likely going to be seeing a siege tank very soon, which can definitely nullify early Marine pushes. He's got that bunker there too, so
yeah, he'll be all right.
This is one thing I'm noticing with Clem though. He doesn't siege his tanks defensively, and he doesn't actually put guys in the bunker until he actually has a reason to. So sometimes it's nice just to have that stuff already prepared to fire without having to do anything extra just as your opponent is pushing you.
My APM is not that high to do that last minute decision of filling the bunker.
Mm-hmm.
I get them boys in right. It's like, there you go. There's your new home.
There's some advantages you can do to it. You actually can stim the Marines before putting them in the bunker.
Oh yeah.
But good luck timing that out. It's like
all right. Now can you still stim the Marines while they're in the bunker, right?
No,
is that right?
No, you can't select them at all.
Okay.
You can't even choose what the bunker's shooting at.
Oh, you can't even. Oh man, wowzers.
So they're.
I would really like Clam to put that siege tank on the high ground. That would make tons of difference. Maybe he just
same time, as long as.
Oh
wait, what? I think he might have. I think I've been noticing this a lot. I think both of them have been doing a lot of accidentally picking up things in medevacts, and this could cost them. No. All right.
Yeah.
I guess that one actually was for a drop, but okay, there you go.
There we go. Yeah.
Little hello down there.
Back up a little bit. There you go.
Now they can go around a little bit, but that bunker's gonna help too.
And that siege tank in that bunker just made quick work of Finner's Marines. There's an impact.
It was such a relief. that medevac didn't get shot down while it had 4 Marines of siege tech in it.
Well, look, consider the situation, the timing is that if that medevac had gone through unnoticed, that would have been disastrous for Fenner. And Fenner catching that going through his path, holy moly! So
I think they both would have ended up with a lot of damage against each other.
Exactly.
The drop, but also there would have been a lot less to defend against all those Marines.
Yeah.
So
and Clam is he's like, you know what? I'm gonna do this. I'm bringing.
They can use the speed zones there.
Yep.
In the pipe.
There he goes.
5x5.
Yeah, let's go.
My wife and I were actually watching Aliens just a few days ago.
Oh man, so great.
Oh, I love it. It's just even the minor
look at the defensive SUV.
So
oh, Fenner.
Yeah, he's the Marines get dropped out one by one, so you don't want to drop them right into something. And yes, if I were him, I would boost that medevac. Just leave the Marines behind if you have to, but get that medevac out of. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, that's just great. Game over, man. Game over.
And what do we notice about? I would say this even Code A players. They do a drop. They're focusing on the drop. Go and look to see what their production was during the drop. Not doing a dang thing. But Clam did respond as soon as he lost a medevac. He started producing units again. So good on him.
And that main command center, that main orbital, bit undersaturated right now. He is making more right there on the mineral end, though.
At their level, and this was for me at Code B, it's like, oh, drone up? What do you mean drone up? Man, the quicker you get those drones, the easier it is to build your army if you can just defend it.
Nachos, you have grown up right in front of us. Just like...
I know. Yeah. It's baby steps. Every day is baby steps.
Well, baby steps, then crawling, then walking, then running, then that next thing you know, it's like, wait a moment, I thought you were Code B.
I do love Clam's his production. He is just cranking out those Marines left and right.
Yeah, that
I would
is
like to
fantastic.
see more drones, but yeah, it's so fantastic.
More
2
SCVs,
Liberators. Scary.
Big thing missing from Fenrir right now, medevacs.
Medevacs.
So many of his Marines are wounded right now, and as soon as he stims them, they'll have even less hit points. So just a couple of medevacs would certainly be helpful right there.
Yep. Now we have 2 Liberators coming in. They're going to look to see some damage.
I think he can probably pull off a bit, especially if he zones them in different places. I don't know what you'd call going into Liberation Zone. Liberating or zoning or
sieging.
Let's go sieging.
Now, here's the last fantasy. What's so crazy is this hard red wall that there's not a vacuum space behind that to hide behind.
Right.
So you can't. Yeah. And Liberators. Yeah. 5 workers down.
Yeah, that may be not worth the price of 2 Liberators, but he is keeping Fenrir on his toes at least.
Yep. Yeah, Clam is up 6 workers.
Yep.
Looking good. About to saturate that third, I hope.
Their energy. Ooh, a bunch of idle workers on Fenrir's side too. It's like pull in workers. That's the first thing you got to learn. But afterwards, you got to learn to send them back to mining too, as soon as possible. And he did. Very much ahead in supply, both worker and army.
And Fenrir with the dropping the third way back away. He did not take that triangle third, but he I'm gonna keep that far away from Clam. Try to build some more economy.
Harder for your opponent to find, but also both harder for you to defend and slower for you to saturate too. That's a lot of workers that are just going to be traveling for a good chunk of their time. All right.
One of the silly things I do is at the beginning of this, when they were playing TBT, their first match was like, oh, we're going to see 20 Vikings. Because in a TBT match, I see tons of Vikings. How many Vikings have we seen? Like 1?
A couple
5.
total. I think
Yeah,
there were
couple
2 in the
total.
last match.
Yeah. I was like, I'm not seeing no Vikings.
Vikings, by the way, number 1, they can take out Liberators, Medivacs, and other Vikings, but also you can use them as spotting for the siege tanks, which have further range than they do sight. So, the further your units give them vision, the further they attack. Okay, we are seeing very different last game.
Pushing in. Yeah.
Clam was able to back up.
To do something. Yep.
He was able to back up his Marines, and if you don't control your Marines, they will give chase and go right into that siege tank fire just automatically. And I think right now he just took this with that one attack.
Yep. Yeah,
all right, we have the GG. The matches continue to be alarmingly
Infinite Cyclists.
So good. We're getting some great matches here. Love to see it.
Tied up again.
Yeah, and I think
Tied it
Clem
up.
actually dropped from voice.
Oh no. Good games, y'all.
Yeah. TVT, that's the chess game. It's all about positioning. Where and when you siege your tanks, when you do your stim packs. Fenrir, one of the big things we noticed in the second game, you didn't have any medevacs healing your guys, and they were hurting for quite a while in the game.
That's
But
due to
first
me attempting
game,
that 3 racks.
Yeah, exactly. And he got the siege tank. It was alarming because he put a he put the siege tank and a few Marines in that medevac, then flew them right over your Marines. And if he hadn't pulled it around in time and put them on the high ground, he would have lost that tank, and you would have gone ahead and won.
Well, there are many what ifs, but what happened is all that matters.
Indeed. And first game, you managed to fight off that initial attack. The positioning with the Marines, just so much of it comes down to whether or not they get baited out. Whether they stay near the siege tanks. So, definitely very even. And you kept your economy going in that first game too, so very well done. Here.
Finner, we lost Clam, and I would love to. I had some questions and some congratulations on that win. Finner, what I was really impressed, what I consistently saw you do is when your workers were attacked, you immediately either pulled them out of the way or attacked with them. I can't tell you how many years it went by before I started doing something that well. Have you always been really good with defending your SCVs like that?
I just don't see any point to letting them die. You got to do something.
Gotta do something. I love to see it, man. Good job. Good win.
All right. And next match, we're going to have SCV, sir, for my team. Are you going to be doing your Code A?
I'm going to do my Code A. So,
all right.
I am drinking water like a camel, and so I will need a bio.
It's a very healthy choice, but there is a price to it. Yes, I've actually
there is a price.
A nice cup of water right here.
Yeah.
I've been focusing on the steps. I've been getting in 10,000 steps every day, and I'm on a 2-week streak on that. Brutal,
Nicely
but
man.
My dogs have been enjoying it.
All right. Well, thanks, Clem. Congrats on your first win in FSL history. Fenrir, nice job. With a 1-1 tie. We got a tie match so far. See you guys soon.
Yeah.
All right, here.
All right. I'm gonna take a commercial break. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. I'll see you in just a moment. I'm gonna see if my family needs anything from the kitchen.
All right. Be right back. We'll play the video and then we'll be back.
CheesyNachos. Agent Infinite Cyclists. Angry Space Heroes. The boys.
Heard that.
I laughed at Nacho turning.
We're back, guys. I think we'll be right back.
Alex, I just heard that. I think it's your dad, right? Yes. Yeah. You just mentioned that apparently you like watching my videos. That's awesome. Thank you so much.
Instability, Stu Blue, and Neutrophil. Good luck in the FSL. Protoss Power.
Hello, Meadow. Thank you for being my fan. I hope you can keep cheer for me and have a nice day with StarCraft.
For you, Meadow.
Hello, Meta. Keep playing StarCraft 2. Hope you enjoy the game.
Hey, Dark Man, keep playing Turk. It's fun and hopefully you'll get some good results. I'm cheering for you.
So we're back, but Hyper Turtle's still checking, right? How's it going?
It's the solo Emio.
Solo Emio.
I am Nachos. I'm Nachos. My co-host Nachos.
How you
In
feeling?
the background, you hear KJ, the looming voice.
Yeah, we got a nice tie game right now. Tie. 2-2.
Man, as a captain, you always think all through all the scenarios. And I remember from last season, and this season's probably no exception, to how many aces we've played. And
yeah,
wowzers.
3 out of the 4. And actually, if we take a look at the website, we can actually see all that, right? If you take a look, you can see the standings on the website. If you guys go there, maybe someone can type that on the chat, the website. Maybe you can do that, Nachos, real quick. But in there, you get to see the schedule, the standings. And yeah, the first 4 weeks we played, 3 of them went to the ace match. And the details are all there. You can kind of see the players, the results, match details, which is cool. Even the VODs are linked in there. So if you're very interested in scouting your next opponent, how they like to play. Like pull the boys and look at this one. Angry Spacers. This was such a close match last time. They're 1-1 now, Angry Space Hairs. You can see the teammates and what division they're in. And then the cool thing is you do have the stats. You check the stats and kind of do some search. We got a long history here, right? 9 seasons now. So yeah, check
gotta
that
love
out.
it.
What do you think? What do you think about all this? You know, the season so far, season 9.
I'm gonna say, I love. I would say that I was a bit of a naysayer because last season we were so tight, and especially CheesyNachos was so tight with players and like I don't think we had to forfeit, but it was pretty dang close. But the recruitment, everybody recruited their butts off. We are stacked with players. We have 5 teams ready to roll. And real life always comes up. And just in case, like how we had to shift around the rosters, and it's been phenomenal. It's been real phenomenal. The recruiting still is always in play because we have not only we need new players, but sometimes like our Code S players, they go on to hit masters. Man, they'll level out. So this season has been phenomenal. I've been a part of it since season 7. This is my favorite season thus far.
Wow, it's season 7. 7 seasons of fun. That's great. Yeah, last season we started the whole team league thing, and this season we got the whole website. So we're slowly improving season to season. Actually, if you check out the website and go to the season wrap up, right, it kind of walks through what we've been doing as we try to improve this experience for the players and the viewers and the captains.
Oh, hello.
And now we're back
Hey.
with the captain of the captains, the commissioner. Take it away.
That's right. The commish.
I guess. That's a different kind of role than the captain stuff, but... Alright, yes, indeed I am back. And it looks like I've got my Code S guy ready too, but first, Code A. SCV, sir, are you on here?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, and are you on camera?
Yep.
Okay, great. There we go. I don't think I've ever seen that angle before. I've seen some people do over the shoulder, so you're kind of looking at the monitor.
The problem is I have 2 monitors and no great place to put a camera.
It's fine. I think it's good to be different. How about you, Nachos?
Yeah, for sure. It's unless you have, you know what, like people have laptops and that has the built-in camera, but then you start to do things serious, streaming and stuff like that, and you figure like, oh wait, where I need an actual webcam and put it in the right position in order to get the best shot. So, yeah.
I'm gonna do like those games at some point. I'm gonna have like 4 or 5 webcams, and it'll just like change angles and shoot me from different ways.
Yep. Don't forget the camera that's actually watching your keyboard hand.
Well, the camera outside the window, like aiming at me from the outside, and those kind of things.
Keeping track of
the
weather.
memes.
Seriously though, I really do need to add a camera on the floor so you guys can see my dog Curly and his reactions to how I'm doing. Cat cam seems to be the most popular out there.
If Zombie Grub has a cat cam while she's streaming, you definitely need a dog cam, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, I was looking into that all the way back to when In Control was still there, and he had that bulldog that was always on camera with him.
Oh, that's fun.
Oh yes, feet cam too. We're not gonna think about that too hard, but yeah, sure.
Interesting. Yeah, this conversation took a turn. Huh.
It's the weird things that Twitch has rules about by necessity that you wouldn't expect they'd have to have rules about. Yeah. Anyway, SCV sir, how you doing?
Doing okay. A little nervous.
Okay.
I know it's been a little bit shifting with the schedules and everything. That doesn't always, bode for being, less nervous. So,
SCV, yeah, sir.
Yep, good to go, sir.
You've just been constructed.
Yeah, at the end we'll say job done.
Job done.
Really go all the way back to Warcraft. I'm up for that.
Wow.
Whoa, what?
Versus humans.
Sub. All right, let me see what map we're on here. It'd be
what map are we
Magnetha.
on?
All right, I'll go ahead, bring everyone into lobby. Yeah, far from the first time that Nachos has had to jump in.
No. I'm not gonna lie. Do I want to play every game? Absolutely so. And I was just talking to KJ about this. Is like last season was a little bit stressful because we were so razor thin on players. But this season, the recruiting it's been phenomenal. We are stacked with players. I think every team is stacked with players. And in case in point, one of my teammates like, oh man, I'm stuck at the auto shop. What do I do? It's like, I got your back, kid. Let's go. And so it made me very happy to play because I love playing. So, I mean, that's why I'm in FSL. So.
Well, the other thing is too, we didn't disband the CheesyNachos and 2 seasons of it, right? Which is we're building history now.
They were building history.
It's like the cheese just keeps getting a little bit, little bit more aged.
Yeah. A little riper. Yeah.
Drier.
Drier. Yeah. It's gonna be tasty. A
little bit green around the edges.
Oh yeah, good mold. Yeah. I love blue cheese, so it's good.
Oh yeah, me too. I'm a wing guy.
Oh yeah, blue cheese.
Hot wings and blue cheese. Great.
So good.
Okay. All right, and yeah, I'm still shifting guys around. Looks like it will actually be Horus for Kodas.
Okay. All right. Yeah. For all your latest roster changes, yeah, you've got to watch the game because it changes game to game.
Well, I mean, believe it or not, we're still getting new people that I'm vetting. So once we get enough of them, we're going to have yet another draft. So prepare.
Shout out to Joy Synthetic, who DM'd me on Twitch asking about when to sign up for the next FSL. I was like, get a hold of Hyper Turtle now. Today. Get it today.
On Discord, hyper_turtle. Just go ahead and friend me. You can unfriend me afterwards, and I will not blame you.
Right.
I talk a lot, but there we go. And yes, we're all tired of Smurfs. I'm putting up with them anyway, because I'm Platinum right now. And honestly, people don't Smurf down to Platinum much. They Smurf a lot further, so I actually get a bunch of free wins just from people tanking their MMR.
Yep. Oh, my Zerg versus Zerg last season on the ladder was amazing, but not really. It was like a 90% win rate. Every Zerg versus Zerg matchup was like drop. I'm like, come on, guys. I'm getting
my ZVZ is 75 or 80% because of that.
Let's go.
Yep, I was just doing some laddering yesterday as random, and yeah, my first win was when I drew Zerg. The other guy was Zerg, and they're like, okay, forget about this. Okay. All right, anyway, but right now, hey, guess what? We're playing Zerg versus Zerg.
No drops. 2 games. You're going to get 2 games.
If you drop, it counts against your team, so please don't. All right?
Yeah.
Let's get to it. I'm gonna get you to your groups, and then we will get going.
There we go.
And then I just have to send a message to my group. Alright, they say they are ready. And yeah, we're going to be switching around here. This time I'm going to be critiquing Nachos. Maybe with a little bit of help from KJ.
Sure, I'll help a little bit here or there. Let's go. GG's. Good luck.
You are watching FSL.
In the upper left, we have our purple Zerg, and he is
SCV Sir.
Good to go, sir.
his opponent, the Zerg in the
Infinite
blue.
Cyclists.
He is
Nachos.
and he is captain of
CheesyNachos.
So right now, along with just figuring things out, we're going to be going with Harus for the next match instead of Green Empire. Both of them had some scheduling conflicts, but they actually both managed to make it here for the last match. So, you know, you're a peach, Green Empire. You really are. And Harus, you're not too bad yourself. All right. So we got the basic Overlord scouting. In the meantime, I am also trying to find a moment here and there to eat some crackers with mayonnaise and tuna on them.
Nice.
And they are very crunchy crackers, so I can't really afford to do it without muting my microphone for
well, here's some
basic
crunching
purposes.
noises. Maybe usually that during
Nope.
the action. During the actions of crunching
not-
Zerglings.
Do not adjust your television. Alright.
People
Nachos taking
still
the
use
spawning pool
TVs,
just a tiny bit before the other. And did we see which of them, if any, insisted on doing the extractor trick?
I didn't see. But yeah, I didn't see.
And right now, I think you're just kind of sitting on that Overlord, aren't you?
Nah. There's not a whole
Yeah,
lot
there we
of
go.
action.
Now the camp. I know there usually isn't at this point.
Yeah, no one's cheesing.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, cheesy nachos. They really need to bring in some more, cheesers. To answer your question, these guys are high platinum, low diamond, basically. And it's an interesting one because both these are guys who have improved a lot over the last year or two. SCV actually has been hanging out with, my Barcraft Discord, and the difference from when he first joined, and yeah, you can imagine he's another guy who Green Empire has kind of taken under his wing for what he should do when. Just an excellent coach of ours. SCV Sir, of course, making the first move. 4 Zerglians are going to come over here. And these queens... Well, the queen's getting pretty hurt, but she survives, so... In the end, no real damage done.
I see a Baneling nest
from
Uh-oh.
SCV. Yep. Now that's where things get interesting, when they decide whether they want to stick with Zerglians, whether they want to add Banelians, or whether they want to switch to Roaches. And when each player does each of those is such a difference maker. Roaches stand up so well against Zerglians and Banelians if enough of them are out in time. And I think SCV Sir seems pretty committed to aggression right now. I'm assuming when he gets just outside the base, that's when he's going to start turning them into green gooey things.
Yeah, I don't see a whole lot of wings being made after that, so maybe he's just gonna poke and see what he can get done.
Nachos has that spare queen right there. I would really like to see it completing the
look
wall.
at where Nachos' drone is. Can barely... He just missed the forming of the...
Hey, man, if that one drone managed to absorb more than a few Banelian shots, do they get... Nope, they're being right-clicked, so they are going to keep moving along.
Oh, he closes it just in time.
And
with
there,
the transfuse.
there we go.
He has a
exactly
transfuse.
what I was hoping for.
Oh, he doesn't use the transfuse.
Yeah, did not get that out in time. Still, he's 2 drones, but for the amount of bands and lings he took down... Oh, wait, 5 now. Okay,
Yeah,
I was
5.
just about to say that wasn't too big of a deal, but then it became a little bit bigger of a deal, especially at this point in the game. He probably he doesn't want to give chase, especially not off creep. Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that... So the queens ended up behind... He does have a queen that's beautifully squeezed between the spawning pool and the hatchery, though. So that was very handy.
Yeah, he only had 2 drones killed with the banelings, but then he target fired the weak drones, 3 of them, so total of 5 makes it worth it, right? Plus the queen.
So position of the queens, very important here. If your opponent's going with a lot of Zerglings, you want to give them as little surface area as possible, and guess what? SCV is definitely going with a lot of Zerglings.
Yeah, I'm surprised Nachos has not made roaches since he's had the tech. I guess he kind of got, you know...
Yeah, a little bit sidetracked there.
Got
and
sidetracked,
plus,
made a lot
roaches
of
are more expensive. Now, the biggest issue here, above all of this pressure, SCV Sir has a 3rd up.
Yep. Oh, look at these banelings. It's gonna be
they could
cost
kill
effective.
a lot of lings here. Yikes, yikes. But in the end, these 4 queens are going to be able to hold up pretty well. He does transfuse that time. And again...
He's going to lose that Evo. No, he saves it in time. Nice. Roaches are coming, though. At least 2. So he'll survive.
Right.
But to your point, only 7 workers lead. Well, 7 worker lead is huge, but also the 3rd base.
The larva lead.
Yeah.
That's the big one. Without larva, the only things he can make are queens. Oh, and STVs are even taking a 4th.
Wow.
You know, not bad for how much he's invested in the Zerglings and Banelings.
Yeah, on the chat there's a question about...
SCV, Sir should go Muta? Maybe. I did answer the question about what their skill level was.
Yeah, you can check the
code
FAQ.
They are,
FAQ on the website, guys.
They're high platinum, low diamond, kind of in that range, right on the border there.
Yeah.
And as I said, both of them are players who have made some really high ranking increases over the last year or 2.
Yep.
Both these guys started very low.
And it's a team league, which means we have different team members at different skill levels.
Yep, and Nachos, yeah, great example of someone who started with us at the Code B level and has made his way up and also has captained his own team. Some of that has more to do with who's willing to actually round everyone up. But, you know, also the captains are very hands-on, and since they're always making the captains always have to be available, so you've got, Nidus Network almost done right now, whereas Nacho's the one going with Spire. Spire takes a while to complete, though.
Yeah. Cancels
now,
that
if he does get
base,
the mutas
man.
out, yeah. If he does get the mutas out, then there is not a lot of anti-air, or even, I don't think there is even a single spore crawler. So a lot's gonna bank on SCV Sir making use of that Nidus as soon as possible.
Yeah. Problem is, he
coming
really
out.
needs that 3rd base badly.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he does. For the resources, the larva, everything. We are recruiting indeed.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The queens, man.
Those queens stuffed in there. Yes, we are still recruiting. There's a vetting process through me first, so if you reach out to me on Discord, hyper_turtle, and we can, you know, briefly friend each other and just figure out whether you know what you're getting into, and we know you're a good fit. All right, here we go. The first spire just about to complete.
You know he has 2 spires.
He does. I think maybe that was a mistake, or maybe he wants to go heavy on the upgrades. 8 mutas are in production right now, and again, Nachos with a queen in a nice tight spot to defend itself in. Is he going to keep sending them out?
Mutas are
and
coming
most
out,
importantly
though. That's a big
deal.
deal.
Is he going to notice the spire? That's the big thing.
Did he see it? I don't know if he saw it.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because he's
Whether
not
he
making
did or not,
spores.
there's still no Hydralisk down, and no spores in the making either, so... I mean, queens can do fairly well, but it's hard to get all of them into the same spot repeatedly.
Okay, let's see how damage he does. He really needs to do damage. He's been behind this whole game. Oh. I thought it was coming back. Good, he's proceeding.
Yeah, the Zerglings aren't going to be able to do anything on defense, so you're going to want them doing damage in the meantime.
Counterattack.
Here we go.
He's going to go
Sling
home.
Hydra. Sling Mita.
Oh, he's not going to cancel this space. He's a bit tied up right now.
Right. Now SCV Sir is going to want to keep moving, keep doing damage, try to draw them back as he's waiting for his Hydralisk Den to complete 9 Spore Crawlers around the way, so he is not taking any chances here. Now the great thing about Roaches, they have a lot of armor, and Mutas can hit them with impunity, but it takes a long time for Mutas to take out a group of Roaches.
Knock him to
like
one
this.
base, man.
I think SCV Sir absolutely made the right call here, just going on the offensive.
Yeah, down to 1 mining base.
Not a position you want to be in. And not just mining base, I mean 1 base. There isn't a hatchery anywhere outside his main. And meanwhile, on the other side of the map, we've got Hydralisks in production, along with upgrades for them.
So he has to do damage now, as in knock out 2 bases, maybe even 3 if he can. There are a lot of spores.
There's a lot of spore crawlers now.
Yeah,
oh,
he
boy,
has lings, so that's the good
SCV
news.
Sir did
And
not
roaches.
take any chances.
So he's got to micro this, not to F2 everything, right? He's got to make sure.
Yes, Spine Crawler along with them for these lings, but hey.
Yeah, he's kind of using all of them together, so these mutas are getting wrecked. But there is enough ground force. Look at the mutas.
And right now, SCV Sir actually is behind an army supply by just a tiny bit.
Yeah. So this is good attack, although he lost all his mutas.
Good.
If he just
Right.
kind of like
And
just
SCV
fought with the
Sir.
normal stuff instead of, the muta, I think it would have been better.
SCV Sir can produce a lot more quickly too, so even as he loses units, he can replace them. He's got a lot more hatcheries for that.
Although this is getting too much damage, man.
Yeah, Nacho's actually with a notable supply lead right now.
Yeah.
And that includes with workers, even though they're just stuck on 2 bases. This is quite a
rebuilt the
turnaround
second
here in the
yeah,
counterattack.
That was a turnaround, you're right. It's not done yet.
Even though he's got more hatcheries, if he loses units as he creates them...
And he does pull it off.
Wow. Alright, GG! Nacho's coming back from the brink there.
Yeah, that caught me off guard, I guess.
Well, it caught SCV Sir off guard.
Yeah. ZVZ, man.
He's going on for something. CBC. Knife fight in a phone booth, dude.
Alright, we got... It's been back and forth, 3-2 now.
Yeah. Alright, well, I mean, SCV Sir made a great showing there, so I'm counting on him to just bring this back a little.
Yeah, he had a great start.
Still waiting for SCV Sir to join the lobby.
So while you're sorting that out, that game was kind of odd. There was a lot of nice initial ling attacks from SCV Sir. He got Nacho's defensive, kept the queens up front. That really did a nice job holding off so he doesn't take too much damage. He could not take a third because of the lings and the map control. And yeah, SCV Sir just had a lot of roaches coming, but the muta switch was
Yeah,
the
he
one
didn't
that
have a
got
counter
him.
to Minas. That was
Yeah.
the deal.
Yep.
By the time he added that Hydralisk down,
It's too late.
it was
Yep.
a little bit late to do anything.
Yeah. And 4 Hydras really was what we saw, and that was it. But he did lose all the mutants to the spores, but he had enough ground forces to really
Yeah, maybe
do
a little
the
bit
job.
of an overreaction against the Mitas.
Yeah. Because SCV Sir lost all his roaches, killing the 3rd and the 2nd base, right?
Mhm.
And then he did not
Right,
have
and
enough
nothing
on
to
the
deal with the links
counterattack.
back home.
Yeah. He thought we were gonna interview in between. No, that would be distracting. Can you imagine? You're like, come on, I just want to play. Oh, I'm mad about that loss. Let me play. Can you imagine if they did that in the pro level?
Someone to join the channel and talk. Okay. Alright. Okay, here we go. We're ready now. More ZVZ action coming right at you.
Yep. 3-2 lead. Let's go. Let's see if SCV Sir can tie it up.
You are watching FSL.
In the lower left, we have the blue Zerg, and he is
SCV Sir.
Good to go, sir.
He is here, playing for the team of
Infinite Cyclists.
His opponent, the Zerg in the purple who just did the extractor trick. He is. And he is a player and captain of
CheesyNachos.
Matheson saying siege tanks may be powerful, but can they withstand the might of a CheesyNachos? Probably not in this match, just based on the races we've got available. And that's even if one of them does go with Neural Parasite.
Yeah, maybe he's talking about that Fenrir game where the siege tank really made a huge difference.
AI can learn, but it doesn't always learn what we want it to.
It's missing the context, the immediate context, right?
Sometimes. Yep, intuition. That's one of the big things. All right. So, yeah, as usual, the basic stuff. Scouting each other out. SCV Sir with an earlier pool. But just by a little bit. I'm very curious the tech they're going to go for this time, and whether Nachos is going to try to start a little bit more defensively this time, or whether he's going to try to take the first move.
Yeah,
I think Nachos was actually even mentioning he kind of prefers it if his opponent makes the first move. He absorbs it and then does what he can to adjust. Yep,
yeah.
4 links from SCV Sir. And Zerg, you have a lot of opportunity to be reactive, but as we saw last match, you got to have the tech ready for it ahead of time.
Yeah, with this match is important because it's 3-2, so it's a best of 9, which means 4-2 lead is huge.
Exactly, it means the code asks that my team will need a tie. We'll need to win both just to tie it and go to an ace match.
Yeah, we've gotten ace matches on the 3 out of the 4 weeks.
We get that a lot, which means the system works, man.
Parity, huh?
Uh-huh. Alright, here we go. I don't think they're going to get a lot done. There's 4 Zerglings down to Queen to meet them. This is kind of how SCV started last time, too. Just kind of
he likes
let
to do
the
that.
Zerglings do their own thing. And again, SCV Sir has got the hatchery started ahead of his opponent, and he is going with roaches this time. So he's not going to try to flood with Ling Bane.
Yeah. This time a faster third for Nachos, too.
Yep. Yeah, faster third, and his opponent has not even started taking one yet. I don't know. anytime I find my queen chasing Overlord, I always wonder if there's like 24 Zerglings right around the corner. In this case, fortunately, there are not.
Oh, great start here for Nachos. He's quite ahead in this one.
Right, that Overlord kill is compounding a lead he already had, and Nachos just starting on his Roach War. And in Roach Wars, oh boy, so much that just relies on who has more of them. I mean, you got the concave, you got how many Ravagers you have mixed in too, but in the end, numbers are quite the important thing. But Nachos actually still hasn't taken a third. I think he's kind of expecting the sort of aggression from last game, but instead he finds himself in the same position just because he hasn't given it a shot. He is looking around for any for the enemy army, so maybe he'll feel comfortable going out now.
Lots of queens here for Nachos.
Lots of queens, taking a little bit more gas too. And Nachos, you know, both of them already moving towards Lyratech, very close to it. And whereas the army supplies are pretty similar, yeah, Roaches tend to beat Lynx.
He is upgrading +1 melee. I think this is a fake.
Yep. And kind of late on the speed upgrade too a little bit. Alright, here we go. He's taking a third. SCV Sir being a lot less aggressive this time around. He's just, aside from those 4 lings, he's just building up.
Yeah, he's opposite of what he did the last time. In fact, I thought he was Nachos there for a second, but kind of confused.
And I think that mind trick is working here. I think SCV was really expecting to be hit a lot harder. All right, can you get it one more time? Oh, Queen's gonna finish it off. Good.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh man, that's something you don't see every day. Lings getting biled. They're so fast, especially on creep.
Bile goes up.
I mean, you could probably dance around the bile before it lands, too.
Yeah, but if a unit's standing still, it doesn't matter how fast you are. Everything goes at the same speed if they're just standing there. There we go. Bile goes up. Overlord goes down. Actually, that one... We're going to send a queen after it again, because this is going to be a big headache when it comes to... Yeah, there we go.
Ooh, this is a big force, man. This is a huge force. I don't think he has enough. Gets the tumors too. I think he's really looking to tie it up. I don't see him stopping this. The army supply is 70 to 26 and he's gonna lose his third base. And may not even stop this if he goes right up front, and he will go right into him. No more roaches either. Yeah, this is gonna be GG. I just don't see this being stopped. Too big to fail. And that's gonna do it.
Infinite Cyclists.
Alright, let's bring him in. And you're muted, Hyper Turtle. Or you're back. Go ahead and interview. Yeah, I don't hear Hyper Turtle. I think he's checking.
Checking?
There you go. You're good now. Go ahead.
Yeah, that first game, Nachos, you were able to weather the storm there. Repeated storms, and then finally Just, you might have lost all of your mutalisks to that big forest of spore crawlers, but your lings took care of the rest, so amazing there.
Yep. Definitely.
Yeah, second one, I think... Well, SCV, sir, you managed to just keep a lead on him the whole time.
Yep. Yeah, the classic thing I've been talking about all stream on the second game, not droning up. Yeah. Yeah, so
I think we were actually just the same. Like, I looked at the resource collection rate. We just kept about the same workers and resource collection, but I just pushed out faster army, I think.
Yeah.
And Nachos, the second game...
I was not prepared.
The second game, were you expecting a lot more early aggression? I noticed you hesitated to take your third for quite a while.
I think so. Yeah, I was a little bit delayed on that. I don't like to be that delayed. Yeah, I think it was just like the timing after the initial Zerg harass. Yeah, I walled up. I tend to wall up on Zerg versus Zerg. I don't know why I was delayed on that. So.
Yeah, I mean the wall up certainly paid off in the first match. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I feel like
those queens
ZVZ it always makes it a lot harder on me. Yeah, it's like the one matchup that you typically don't play like Protoss or Zerg styles where they're turtling, but sometimes I've played against a Zerg player that actually has a really defensive structure and they just all in behind it. So the moment you push and lose your army, you're dead.
Yeah.
And Zerg can act very reactively. I think the issue with the first game is there was just not any additional tech available to you when the mutalisks were first being hit.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we are
good
tied.
Good game.
Yet again.
Awesome.
Yeah, tie
GG.
game.
So everything being 1-1
game,
here.
what's up?
Yeah, we can. So yeah, we can actually move on to our Code S, and we can see where that goes. See whether we make it to an ace match.
Man, at this rate.
Yeah, good seeing you,
Eye
SCV,
for
sir.
an eye
Nice
every
job
time.
tying it up. And we'll go to the Code S match.
Well, now we've got Antoine Q and Harus. And here, should we bring Chatomic in for translation?
Let's bring him all
Yeah,
in.
I don't see Chatom. I don't see Chatomic in voice right now. Actually, he was here earlier.
Yes, he eats. That's
Okay, we got Harus here.
Yeah,
Hi.
Harus. You gonna be ready to take this home for me?
Hopefully,
I don't necessarily want an ace match. My back is starting to ache a little.
that's gonna be a little bit stressful, but don't worry, I got it.
All right. No, it's just I have to lean forward a little bit. I've got one of those nice gaming chairs here, but it only goes so far if I have to keep my hand on the mouse.
Right.
But Antoine Q, if Chatomic isn't available, we can just go straight to the match. Do we want to start?
Yeah, we can start and do an interview after when he's back.
Let's just do that. All right. Good luck. Have fun.
Good luck. Have fun, y'all.
All right, and we are going to be doing torches.
Oh yes. I think as a Zerg player, I'm not supposed to like torches. I love torches. I love it. It's too big. It's you can't get good rushes, but I love it. It's quirky. There's always crevices and all these things, and I love it. I don't know. It's one of my favorite maps this ladder.
Here, I actually need to invite everyone. I missed that. Here. Party. Invite to party. Here. I'm gonna quit out of the lobby and we'll remake.
Cool.
I forgot to move people into party first.
No problem.
Yes, I will say, Harus actually just a little bit earlier was like, could we do, he wanted to do a different map for this one, but they'd already been chosen. And, we were looking at having this be ZVZ.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I had paid attention or lined it up right, I would have played torches. If I knew I was playing, I would definitely insist on torches.
Reinvite. Okay, that's what that means. Okay.
Oh, he said I don't receive. Okay.
Invite to game. Party. All right, let's try canceling one more time.
Go for it.
He's over in France. Karus, meanwhile, is over in Algeria. So, it's a global affair here.
Yes.
And possibly a laggy affair for both of them.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Free. Right. Curse has done very well for himself in FSL, absolutely. Second place a number of times. Antoine Q, he's newer. He did play last time your team was going, right?
Yep. He is rock solid. I he's one of those brand new players. I've never seen him play. Yeah.
All right, well, this should be very interesting then. ZVP.
All right. Here we go.
In the lower right, we have our green Zerg. He is. And he is playing for
CheesyNachos.
All right. In the upper right corner for Infinite. We have in the red Protoss none other than
Haruz.
Playing for
Infinite Cyclists.
All right. So for those of you watching, these are our high-level players. These are the high diamond, low masters. So Kodas can be up to Masters 1.
Mm-hmm.
And Harus has had some pretty epic PvZs, especially against Dark Menace. So
actually, even Antoine Q's first games were against Dark Menace.
Yep. Dark Menace is our measurement of skill around here, no doubt.
Gotta love it.
Mm-hmm. And a lot of this, and a big thing we don't know is how they're going to use this map. This is a more unusual one with those gold mineral walls. Kind of both players starting on the east side of the map. And then, I don't know, if there's some flying units involved, a healing shrine way out on the west, which I don't think is going to come into play, but boy, I'm looking forward to the first FSL match where it does, just so I can see what happens there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, speaking of the healing stuff in maps, actually most people don't use them. I was talking to Dark Menace the other day, and it's like, did you notice those healing places in the maps? It's like, I've been playing, I didn't notice them. She's like, what?
What?
It's trying to take things in a little bit of a Warcraft 3 direction, but in Warcraft 3, the healing fountains, or whatever they are a lot more prominent. There's more of them. They're out there. Usually you have to defeat a bunch of creeps who are actually being healed by it before you can take it. Protoss is an interesting one, because usually Protoss can't heal, the non-shield damage unless they're teamed up with a Terran, basically. But the fact is, it can be, if someone took it and there was one right outside an enemy base, that would be pretty overpowered, so the way they're doing it right now is, if there are going to be healing shrines, they're going to be in the middle of nowhere. There's got to be quite a detour, or a very, very late game where every single base has been taken. And there is an Oracle in production here. That is our first interesting tech choice. Antoine Q, meanwhile, taking the walled-in expansion. And as far... Oh! Here come the Adepts do cancel. They're going after the natural right now. Something I guess I should also add is there are destructible infested rocks, which can be damaged, which can be healed by creep, or which can be allowed to just gradually die if they're not on creep.
They're on creep,
and
yeah.
Compared to some maps, this seems like one where Zerg actually might put a creep tumor by them to keep them up.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas usually they're kind of more in the middle of the map, kind of blocking out some of the later expansions, or the most direct route between one corner of the map and the other. So yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it. I wouldn't mind seeing someone be really charitable and heal up their rocks, you know? Alright. Stalker
we have
pops out just
doing a forward worker damage with these oracles coming in hot.
They're gonna start
focusing down.
Actually.
Yeah, 2.
Nothing but shield damage too. Alright, now another Queen's coming in. He's gonna have to back off one of his oracles, or both of them. Alright, this has been pretty successful here. He's killed 2 Queens, 7, 8 workers, and a Spore Crawler. You'll notice the oracles have different amounts of energy. I believe that's because he did a recharge on one of them before it headed out. Oh wow, this is... Alright, just like that. The oracles take it.
I've never seen that before. Win on just the oracles, right? Caught him off guard.
I've seen it during some of the brief meta where there were like mass oracle versus Hydra, that kind of thing. I have not seen it. I've not seen it that early in the game. All right. Well, that puts us one ahead, and potentially, Harus could take it home for Infinite Cyclists. Next up, we are on Ley Lines.
Yeah, that was a odd exchange, because for me, if I was using the oracles, I would have focused on the drones, but he focused on the queens and the spores, so he did the right decisions. He
was able to focus on the anti-air one thing at a time. That was the difference to most.
And he had so much energy, he just kept killing things, and that was part of the whole energy charge change, right? Recently, so
that's that was... early boost. You know, you can do that. You can get a hallucination scout earlier, but instead he went with the oracles. There's a global cooldown on them, so regardless of how many nexus you have, you can only use a recharge every so often.
It's 43. If Harus wins this, Infinite Cyclists takes this map. Otherwise, we'll go to an ace match.
Would not mind having one. And we do have Jatomic back in voice chat for afterwards.
There we go.
Antoine Q does speak some English, but
you are watching
more comfortable having it. Alright, in the lower left we have our blue Zerg. He is. And he is playing for
CheesyNachos.
All right, in the upper right-hand corner for representing Red Protoss, we have
Harus.
And he is playing for
Infinite Cyclists.
Yep. Standard openings again. Hatchery first. Pylon on the low ground. I think Antoine Q was maybe supply blocked a little longer. Oh no, he's never mind standard openings. He is going 3 hatch first.
He's going to the 3 hatch, noted for the gasless opening.
Gasless, and he doesn't have a spawning pool yet.
Just now.
So this is risky. Potentially, Harus could send 2 adepts and have no answer to them whatsoever, no queens or zerglings, and just take out workers one at a time.
Yeah, let me make a comment on this. Yeah, if you're Protoss and you see a Zerg do this, typically they can put a forge right away and start cannoning you. So it's very dangerous. They can
There's
easily
that too.
cannon the
Okay.
third. Yeah, they can easily cannon the third, send Chrono Boost a Zealot. So, but
There's a lot of
hops
options.
Haru's hops for let's play a macro game.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I'd be surprised if he didn't punish it somehow. Just the fact that his opponent... I mean, last game, he did go with a couple of Adepts early on. I'm pretty sure he's at least going to lead with some. Oh, this is a lot of Zerglings, though. And we are still gasless, aren't we? Yep. So this is going to be gasless Ling Flood?
So if he can get this, that Starker is going to block that path.
Yeah, but if the damage can add up so quickly. Granted, they're going to be... speed isn't just for fighting. They're going to take longer to get across the map.
Yeah, he sees the defense that he's blocking that up.
He is going to do a full wall off now.
This is cool build for Antoine Q because you're not expecting something like this after you see a third hatch. This is brilliant.
Right now, Haru's only
he needs that. It doesn't close it.
Just like that. It. If they take out that pylon, there's going to be trouble. And he has to constantly be mindful of those stalkers not getting surrounded.
Yeah.
Now, it's a lot easier to kite if your opponent doesn't have speed.
Oh, man.
Wow.
More and more on the way.
What a build.
Here comes. He pulls his workers. That's the right call right now.
Gotta pull them, boys. The lanes keep coming. He's still generating. Make sure you don't get supply block when you do this.
He needs to move.
Yeah,
I'd really like him to try to move those stalkers in between the structures.
I think he's pretty much done it because
I think he has. That Stargate is not going to complete anytime soon.
Yeah, see the reason why, even if he held this and bunkered up at top, or at least held up top, there's 3 hatcheries, and Zerg can easily drone up and then just finish you off later.
He'd have to pretty much start his entire attack all over again.
Yeah, what he needed to do was close it, and of course he's not expecting something like this. This is brilliant.
Yeah.
Close it and keep it closed. Well, it's like brilliant simplicity. It's like not even a single gas taken.
Yeah. We got 2 quick games here for Code S.
I guess so.
And we're going to have an ace match, guys, which means...
We're going to have to figure out who's going to be playing for that.
I bet you they're itching to fight each other for that ace match, because they've had 2 short ones.
Now, he's trying to get this Oracle out, do some damage.
Yeah, it doesn't matter too much, because there's too many lings.
No. The Oracle's going to run out of energy before his opponent runs out of lings.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Antoine Q already has a spore.
It's a Hail Mary with a different kind of football here.
Yeah.
Any moment that it isn't shooting is a bad thing.
8 workers for Haru.
And nothing but Stargate right now. And yeah, Haru's, I'm guessing the only thing he can do is start another Oracle in a moment. And check out back home for Antoine Q. He knows this is the only possibility, so he has a Spore Crawler there among the few workers he has. Haru's still not calling it quits yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, more.
Just had enough money.
Not out of probes now. Night of the Living Oracle. Tonight, man.
He's going to get that second Oracle out with 1 worker down.
All right then. Well, I think once he goes in here and sees he can't do anything, he should be leaving.
He's not going to be able to take on 3 queens, even without these Spore Crawlers.
Full saturation.
Oh,
soon.
yikes. Already hurt.
He still has a second Nexus, so he's feeling like he wants to try, but...
Yeah, workers are 21 to 2, so pretty much Antoine Q can probably do anything he wants at this point.
Yep. I think the only way you can come back is if somehow this is a Code A match and the other one's much better. But
So here's the deal with StarCraft 2 post Legacy of the Void. You start with 12 workers, so you start at 12 supply. If at 7 minutes into the game you're at less than 10 supply, things probably aren't going well. That's just kind of a rule of thumb for people who haven't seen this game much. Oh, look at them focusing on that Oracle. And he's gonna come there, there's gonna be a Queen, there's gonna be a, yeah, might as well. Alright.
Nice response. Look at it there. We have an ace.
Very unique games, okay.
Wow. Totally unique. Totally unique.
Ace match.
What is up?
Okay, we saw two very unusual games there. Cruz, have you ever managed to win a game with just those first two oracles?
Yes, but
okay.
It's been a long time.
All right, must feel good. Second game, very different. Just flooded by slow lings. You got an oracle out, you got another one out, but in the end, just
yeah,
not a lot
I read it very differently. I thought he was going for a greedy build. I didn't know that it's going to be a link flood for some reason. Even though
I didn't know either. Until I noticed that he still hadn't taken a gas when he was using those Larva's lings.
Yeah, and I was like happy because I thought, okay, he went for three hatches, so I'm going to go like adepts and win the game. Yeah.
All right. So we've got Tomek here to translate. Antoine Q, that second game, how often do you use that build?
Combien de fois généralement combien de fois tu utilises ce build en ladder?
Ça fait très longtemps que je l'ai pas utilisé. Je l'avais utilisé pour farmer du MMR sur mes adversaires qui étaient Protoss.
Okay, so it's been a while since you used this build. You usually use it against Protoss to farm MMR.
Oh, okay.
It's quite efficient.
Oh, yes.
Well, you certainly don't have to build a lot, that's for sure.
I have like a bit of advice. You should just try to get speed. I usually lose against Flood and speed, like speed links. It's more efficient. Because if I went directly into Oracles, I don't think he would have won. But because I went for Twilight, I lost. But if he had speed, even if I had Oracles and I went for Stalker first, I'm not going to win. Usually, I mean.
Yeah.
Well,
and I'd agree with that. Usually, at that point, you might as well get speed.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to pass that along to Antoine Q or not.
Well, guess what?
And then we can hear why, what his thoughts are for not getting speed. That's the question.
Donc il te conseille de faire le speed, le grade du speed, comme ça tu peux... Parce que s'il fait une Twilight ou quoi que ce soit...
Oui, normalement, j'avais beaucoup de Zaling qui étaient restés sur la B2 qui niquaient la tech, alors que normalement, je devais foncer sur l'économie, péter les pylônes, comme ça ils pouvaient plus rien produire. Mais non, ça se fait vraiment sans gaz. Ça se fait sans gaz.
So he's 100% sure that this build doesn't require gas. Like you don't need any gas to do it.
Now we know.
You just need to kill the pylons and then go just drone up behind it.
Yep.
Yeah, and I noticed he wasn't taking any chances against Oracles the second game around.
So I have a question for you guys, all of you, captains. Would you like to see these two players play each other? And players, do you want a rematch? Since you're tied 1-1, we're tied everywhere. It's the ace match.
The ace match.
Sure.
How do we decide the ace match? It's like just.
It's up to you, captains, man. And if it's a veto, I don't want it. So
actually, it's supposed to be each captain vetoing one rank, the other vetoing another, and then going with whatever's left. So like saying, I don't want to do code A, I don't want to do code B, so we're going with code S. We never have enough players who hang around. So it's something we might have to rethink. But for now, Harus, did you want one more match against him? It would be on Incorporeal.
Yeah, sure. I would
like to. What you?
Rematch, let's go, guys. Good luck.
Tomek, can you ask him?
Oh, ok, non.
Est-ce que tu veux faire le rematch, Anton?
Ouais, bah vas-y, ouais.
Okay, he's down for it.
All right, let's do this.
Let's go.
I have absolutely no idea what a third match between the two of you will look like.
Man.
This is true.
All right, I'm gonna separate you again.
All right.
It's amazing. 4 out of the 5 weeks are all ace matches.
What is up, man? This is
All right.
FSL. You gotta
This is
love it.
FSL. We don't mess around. We play. We play to the last man here.
I'm gonna
And no,
tell you
seriously,
last.
Yep.
Oh, in season 8, CheesyNachos, like our record was not that great, but if you go and look at our games, I think every one of our, and you know, I think we're 0-4 or whatever, or 1-4. Those losses were close losses, and they came down to the ace. And I was like, I feel good about our team coming into season 9, and it's more aces, man, just more aces.
Aces and eights, man.
Yep. Let's go.
All right, they are ready, and I am very curious because both these guys clearly have some unconventional builds up their sleeves.
Yes.
And I want to see what they come up with and whose build actually ends up with the advantage.
That's right. Yeah. Do you change your plan? I don't even know. Do they have more in their back pocket? They're diamond players, I would think so. I'm sure they do. Yeah.
All right, in the lower right, one last time, we have the blue Zerg. He is. And he is playing for
CheesyNachos.
In the upper left-hand corner, the red Protoss, none other than
Haru.
Playing for
Infinite Cyclists.
All right, here we go.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm looking at Protoss and I'm like, is there a forge coming? Is there a cannon rush coming? Is there? No, it's just.
He's already got a gateway up, so.
Yeah.
But here's the deal: when you're playing best of 2, best of 3, best of anything, if you get cheesed one of the matches, a lot of the time you end up with a build you didn't get a chance to use. And it's like, all right, let me give that another shot.
Yeah.
Like,
and what you're talking about, like,
done.
yeah, and we talked about, hey, is he switching? You know, Antoine Q is going back to the standard build, pulling the gas, gotten the pull down, no third, no quick third. Yeah, this is going to be just straight up. Yeah.
Yep, straight up. So we'll see. You know, the classic term that is so overused that I'm going to slap myself for using it, but the cheesiest thing a cheeser can do is a macro game. And there are two, yeah, those guys were supposed to be on gas. They were just a little misread. Yeah. I've got friends who are telling me, you know, just rally, you know, change your rally each time so that you have that worker right where you need the building to start. And I'm like, no way, I'm going to leave it on that.
That's right.
On that rally point. I know myself too well. Now, another thing I'm seeing that I really need to start, at least when I'm against Protoss or Zerg, having the spawning pool in a spot where I can squeeze a queen between it.
That's right.
Just as safety. That's something that I haven't done in a very long time. I used to do it.
I do it just out of force of habit. I used to do. I will say this in ZVP. I had a friend who would put his pool in the back of the mineral line if there was a spot where you can cut that off. So it forced, like, if you had like, oh my gosh, you had some harass in your mineral line, it would force them one way instead of just, you know, escaping the queens. That would force them through between the building and the minerals.
All right, we are going Stargate again, and I would be very shocked if his first unit from there isn't an Oracle. He's gone with that both times previously.
Yeah.
And
don't you think that he would? Yeah, don't you think that Antoine would queen up? You know, like if standard versus standard. Yeah.
But if the great thing if you're just going one Oracle is they can escape pretty quickly if you don't like what you're seeing. So even if you don't get the damage in, they make a good scout, and yes, they also pair up really well with a couple of adepts at the beginning too. we have... Oh, he's accidentally moving his queen away, along with the workers there. Just a little tiny error. I make plenty of them myself, so I'm not criticizing, just observing. Ooh, and that adapt is gonna go down too.
And that Depp got that spore. Saw the spore in there. It's like, does Heroes want that smoke? Bring your Oracle over there just to face that spore.
Yeah, I think he's gonna know that he's gonna know where not to send the Oracle. Let's put it that way. And Oracles are straightforward units, but against Zerg it is tricky because they will automatically try to target whatever unit has the ability to attack against air. Here we go again. He might not care again. He might. I don't think it would be. Oh, here we go. He sees those lings coming in.
And does he see the Oracles coming through? Little movement
I think
of the
they were
queens.
visible for a moment. I think he's expecting Oracles anyway. And yeah, I think he might just go with Queen Sex here, not really worry about the workers too much. Yeah. He did kill a couple. Yeah. And there you go. They're actually pretty beat up now. And there is no healing shrine in this one. That's another spot where I think a healing shrine, would fill in very well. If you have a couple of Oracles that just got beaten up, and just send them over there. The units, especially while they're still recharging anyway, it's like send the healing shrine to fix up, then send them back to Nexus to get more battery power. And there you go. I don't think this Overlord is going to survive long, but Antoine Q does have the spare supply. And he's just going he's just going past the Stalker, seeing if he can glimpse a few extra things here. Making the most of it before it goes down.
There was some, there's some light harass here and there, but I think these boys are locked in for the long haul here.
Yeah, I think we might actually see some armies this time around.
Those Oracles are coming back.
They are coming back.
You're going to see them try to take that 4, but you're going to get that.
And we've got a robotics facility and a Templar archives going too. Oh, that is nice. Managed to delay and kill the worker. But I think we're going with some heavy-duty gateway tech here. Storm is being researched.
Oh, yes.
And he's just bringing the Oracles around to give that Stalker visibility, that Overlord. No harm in grabbing a free unit here and there. I don't know. Will it be able to get out of range?
Nah. Ding.
I think maybe it could have, but it wasn't being controlled. Baneling Nest is being built. And we're on layer now. Hydra Tech.
Oracle's coming back.
And yeah, I'd expect, if he sees that he's against a lot of gateway units, he's probably going to have lurkers up ready to go.
You see that between the second, Antoine's second and third, you see that lone spore right there?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's where.
So it looks like he lost the Oracle because of something. We may have to. Well, never mind. If he dropped, he could have asked for, hey, go back 5 seconds.
We'll see what he requests for.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's still technically in game.
He can't. If he dropped, that would have been better for him. He could have said, "Hey, I need my 2 Oracles."
Yeah, I would have been pretty surprised if those Oracles had just been standing there on their own.
Yeah, I think it was just a lag spike that kind of screwed him. And if it was a drop, he can ask to reload, 5 seconds before that to save his Oracles. But he's gonna go for it,
go.
Which means now we can keep going.
He's gonna accept this as is.
Yep, he accepts his fate.
And don't worry too much about the whole lag for one is worse than the other. These guys are both way east of here. This is France versus Algeria, so their lag is gonna be pretty similar.
I was just speaking on Antoine's between second and third. That Oracle harass, when you're sending drones over, you gotta have a little protection. Otherwise, the Oracles can just sit there and just start picking them off. Man, it's so irritating. All right. Yeah, pops an observer, but he's gonna get seen.
For the record, I finally finished up on my crackers and tuna. Many nude presses later. And yep, indeed, lurker done. along with quite a few upgrades going on.
Oh, I had to make my lunch before starting this. I had to get in.
That break while you were away, I spent that time throwing food and drink together for my wife and my daughter.
There you go.
And then I just basically took a little bit of what I made for my wife and just set it in front of me to gradually just take a cracker scoopful. All right. So yeah, this is going to be a very different game. A lot more high tech. Lurkers versus Storm.
Be informed. Yes. This is a straight up.
Yep, taking a peek with his Overseer. Antoine Q, decent creep spread, got it about a third of the map, definitely got his bases connected, and he is taking another base in the corner. That's going to be his 5th?
Look at them charge off run-bys, trying to get a little.
Oh, Harus does a lot with this. It's like... There we go. Here. Structures. So yeah, we got 3 hatcheries in the lair. Okay, he does have 4 bases. It's hard to tell amongst all the splotches of blue and purple. Ooh, Banelin versus Zealot. I think this is just a throwaway. But, you know, the nice thing, anytime you're taking on Banelins, you take the Banelins down with you.
That's right.
And yeah, Oracle again, huh?
Little scout.
Just
little
looking around.
scout.
Yeah,
He's
I
about
think he's to do a revelation. Yep,
Yeah.
There you go. And that can be pretty frustrating if you're going Lurkers. It will run out eventually, but still. I don't know. I'd like to see Harus just do a little bit more to delay his opponent, or even just fight back the creep spread a tiny bit. Harus also, he needs to take another base. He's pretty oversaturated right now. Ooh, Nidus network. This is where things can get interesting, when you've got a Nidus network and a bunch of Lurkers.
I'm going to tell you, that Nidus, the Diamond players, they put that Nidus down right there on their natural.
Yeah,
I
look
can't
at the
do that.
Overseer
I'm
right
too
there.
scared. Yeah.
Look at
too
the
scared.
Overseer. You know what that's there for.
Yeah. Can I tell you
Reposition
something?
it a little.
I stick an Obi in that little pocket, like I think the 3rd or 4th Obi.
All right.
Because I'm gonna do this later on.
You're just gonna be able to see
You
it.
see, he's not even aware of it.
As he's clashing. Yeah, so I think that force is distracting him right there. This could be very bad if he doesn't do a recall right away.
Oh my! Recall's coming in. The Lurkers are going down. They're
All
gonna
right,
tear
there
it
we
up.
go. And 3 Stargates and a Fleet Beacon, so I think he's getting ready to switch to Carriers or Tempests. Oh yeah, that is... He is really using the SimCity against him there. Fennec Storm, but some of the Zealots melting in there too. I think he is gonna get the cleanup. They didn't kill any... Yeah, they killed, what, 10 workers? That, Alright, and here come the Carriers, so... Lurkers maybe not as clean against that. He's got to warp some guys in here. This is, Antoine doing a lot of left and right. Jabbing one place, roundhouse on the other. Antoine, very much with the supply lead. And if he keeps the pressure up, those Carriers, they're not even going to get a chance to get all their interceptors before they actually engage.
Yep.
So this is all about just sandbagging delaying right now. You know, there are definitely enough Hydralists to handle 3 Carriers that haven't fully made everything. Ooh. Yes, damage just keeps piling up. Over 70 supply lead for Zerg. Yeah, he's just taking apart pieces of his opponent's army right now. Here come the Carriers. Like I said, being forced to engage before they have full interceptors. Another Nidus is getting ready to pop out. Yeah, this damage.
That's GG. Yep.
Alright. CheesyNachos takes it. Definitely a very different match. We got to see both players get, all the way up the tech tree. I think one of the big things with the carrier switch just came just a little bit before those attacks.
I wanted to go for Tempest, actually.
Oh, Tempest, okay.
Yeah, but I had like I lost connection, and then the ping was like so bad, and I couldn't storm, and I couldn't. Well,
yeah, we were
I guess.
talking about that. Both of you are, and that. Both of you are about equally far away from the United States, but sometimes it hits one place more than another.
Yep, unfortunately.
Yep. And what's here? And Antoine Q, how did it feel going with a more standard game this time around?
Comment t'as vécu le fait de jouer une partie plus standard cette fois-ci? Antoine?
Ouais, j'ai pas été décalé. Ou alors un bug.
Non mais oui, non mais comment t'as vécu le fait de jouer une partie plus normale cette fois-ci?
Bah je suis revenu sur... Bah c'est ce que je fais normalement d'habitude là dernièrement, je m'entraîne sur des macro games comme ça. Donc ça me paraît un peu plus naturel.
Okay, so it feels more natural for him because he's trying to do like a more macro-oriented style recently. So yeah, it feels more comfortable for him.
Nachos, you got any questions?
No, just good games. Those are love seeing it at the Code S level. Yeah, just good games all the way around. GG's, guys.
Yep. Yet again, just taking it to the limit. So until next time, everyone, and yes, you can reach out to hyper_turtle on Discord if this is something you're interested in. We're planning to do a little bit more promoting, both for the games themselves and for just recruiting.
Yeah, hit us up.
All right.
We'd love to have you.
All right. Well, I'm going to take Nacho's example and drink some more water now. I will be seeing you.
All right. Signing off. Later.
Bye-bye.
CheesyNachos. Ages Infinite Cyclists. Angry Space Bears. Cold